Hello, I'm back with more Minish Cap. And if you're not watching this live on Twitch, then you don't get to appreciate my terrible stream title of the day, which is I'm back with the cap. Call that diminishing returns. It's terrible. But as I was saying before starting this recording, that I feel compelled to come up with terrible stream titles every time. Oh, hello, Uncle Hat. We must find the elemental sanctuary to fill the sword with elemental power. I'd never have looked for the elemental sanctuary in Hyrule Castle, though. You know how to get there, right? Let's go. Thank you for reminding me where we're going, Uncle Hat, 'cause I would have forgotten. Boo? Was that a boo for my joke? Good. So what did I do last time? I have the Cane of Pachi now, Bleep, which I would have beaten the boss a lot faster if I had realized sooner that it shoots a beam instead of just like affecting the space immediately in front of you. Like its predecessor, the Cane of Samaria. Who's making all these canes actually? Tektite, stop. Tektite, stop. Why am I even killing this Tektite? I don't need to, I don't think. I don't think there's anything I can do here with the Cane of Pachi. I think. What's up here? I think I already went up here, didn't I? I'm just gonna have a quick peek because I have no recollection. No, I think I did go up here. Yeah, I got the ring that makes me strong, so I can climb walls. And then I went there, so I don't have to worry about it. Hello, Chews. Hello, Rock Crabs. Hello, Tektite. I don't respect you. Apropos of nothing, while I'm meandering my way back to Hyrule Castle, have folks in chat been playing anything lately? I'm still kind of between games as far as playing stuff on my own goes, since I finished Lorelei and the Laser Eyes on New Year's. I still don't know what to do with myself. A part of me's kind of been thinking about replaying Hollow Knight. I've also thought about Nine Souls, speaking of Metroidvanias with, where you play as a little fella. Which I think is a demo on Steam. I need to try it out this weekend. Just Balatro still. I'm still tempted by that game, but I know how I get. I don't think I need that in my life. I'm not judging you for playing Infinity, Nikki. I mean, I've heard as far as gacha games go, it's not as bad as some of its peers, which I don't know how much that's saying, but that you can get through fairly well in free-to-play unless you're deep into the fashion meta. I think. I just skipped the castle town entirely, so I'm assuming what I need is around here somewhere. You borrowed Echoes of Wisdom from the library. Wait, your library lends games? Are you sure I look all right? I never know what to wear to formal occasions. I mean, just make sure you doff your hat and you'll be fine. Just been playing nerd games, Oxygen not included. I've heard of that one. What's it about? I can't recall. Like, I've heard of that one, but that's all. I know it exists. I wonder if the king has anything to say. Oh, Mori, you have returned. Welcome. Did you gather the elements? What? A sanctuary, you say? Why, I've heard of no such thing in my castle. Oh, do you want to fuse kinstones, Your Majesty? You want to fuse kinstones in this dire time? Well, I can see no harm in it. Okay. Oh, do I have... Yeah. The 2 kinstone pieces fit perfectly. Our destinies are inextricably linked now, Your Majesty. God, what a face. A 2D colony management sim made by the folks who made Don't Starve. Oh, does it have a similar art style? Ah, perfect fit. My, but that's nice. Good luck to you. Thank you. A sanctuary. You know, I do recall a story my grandmother once told me long ago. She said she saw a doorway appear in the palace courtyard as a child. If this door does indeed only open once a century, it may be open even now. As with the peakery themselves, the door is visible only to the eyes of a child. We might have walked past it recently and never even known it was there. I guess I have to go to the courtyard and poke around. Yeah, this is where I woke up after being chumped by Vati. Good times. Your library lends games. You have to see a staff member to get the game, though. I wonder if the libraries here do it. Because I was just thinking, like, there's so many games I'd love to try. Or, you know, just, like, even to stream, but the expense of buying a new game that I don't even know if I'd like is a lot. Mori, look! See how that doorway glows? Could that be the door that leads to the sanctuary? Nobody in the castle seems able to see it but you and me. Let's go, quickly! You don't know that. No one else is in here, but okay. Fairly certain my library probably does. Well, I need to investigate. So, this is the elemental sanctuary, then. This is where we can infuse your blade with the power of the elements. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal for your sword right in the middle there. Nice music in here. Get to juicing. I kind of like the green better. I'm gonna be honest. I like the green better. The powers of the earth and fire elements have infused your blade. Let's see if I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to those flashing spots on the floor around you. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it, Mori. All right. Gasp. Whoa, you just split in two. So this is the power of the white sword. I guess you can double yourself like that anytime you see those panels. Please, please, Eslo, I can figure things out for myself, I swear. My library doesn't... I kind of expect it because I remember reading a little while ago about library services in my city, and they are quite comprehensive, but I didn't see lending games among them, which is so disheartening. If only. I mean, maybe I could look on eBay or something, I guess. I was thinking earlier, gee, I'd love a copy of the Thousand Year Door remake. I wonder if I could get it for cheap on eBay, because, you know, Nintendo stuff almost never goes on sale, or if it does, it's like 10% off. It's so much muns. So I can split myself now. Where do I go with this? Oh, never mind. Something's gonna tell me. Interesting. You're the last person I expected to find here. And just as I was wondering who could be behind this, I find my old master. I don't know who this is. Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's you. Vati! And, as always, you are dressed in the shabbiest of rags. My curses are not to be mocked. The one I cast on you is most powerful. No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. You haven't changed in the slightest. I should never have created that cap. It only fueled your insane desires. Fool. A hat that grants the wishes of its wearer is a spectacular creation. Thanks to you, I have gone from being a meek minuscule nothing to the greatest sorcerer alive. You cannot stop me now, and I have you to thank for it. Accept a small gesture of gratitude from me. Wait! Vati, wait! Oh, no gifts, please. Oh. Somehow you fellas are more intimidating in Wind Waker when you're exponentially larger. That foul Vati! What could he be scheming now? Mori, I feel I owe you an explanation of what has happened. You see, Vati and I are both Minish. I was once a famous sage and a renowned Minish craftsman. Vati was only a boy when I took him on as my apprentice. But he became enchanted by the wickedness in the hearts of men. One day, Vati took a hat I made for the humans, my pride and joy. It granted the wishes of its wearer. He put it on without permission. That would be a very large hat if it's for a human. But look how little he is. Vati! What are you doing there? Getting long. Oh, what a vile form you've taken! Vile? I am a sorcerer now. My powers beyond compare. No longer will I tire away as your apprentice. Now, all shall call me master. Why, Vati? What are you plotting? This year, on the day that comes but once a century, the portal opens. Oh, etc. And when it does, I shall claim the light force as my own. I will be transformed, perfect, and there will be none who can stop me. Gah. Tell me, how does it feel, my sorcerer's curse? Do you see, Eslo? I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. And with that, I must be leaving. Well, that's rude. You know the legends, of course. The gifts the Peakery gave the humans. What you call the Peakery Blade was the first of those gifts. The second, well, you call it light force, but it is a source of limitless magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the woods. But it seems we won't be breaking the curse on me anytime soon. However, with the sacred blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda. I'm sorry. All that has happened has been due to my own pride, my folly. I must rely on you, on your power, until we've put an end to Vati. Ow. Well, Mori, enough fairy tales. We must search for the next element. Thank you, Uncle Hat. And also welcome. Vati wanted a captive audience. Correct. Somebody had to listen to his machinations. You're not truly evil until you've revealed your cunning plan to a captive audience. Good. How did I miss a stationary target? In my defense, I was also looking at the Minish. I mean, the minions, the minion birds, those. Oh, pea hats with bombs, good, my favorite. We got levers. Oh, there's so many good friends here. Ow, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, that was useful. That was a good trick. I guess maybe if you fall trying to cross that gap. There's nothing behind any of these rocks, is there? Oh, pea-heads. Ow. Cease. Desist. Nothing. Fine. My greed doing me in. I can't flip over this, right? No, definitely couldn't. But it was worth a shot. You never know. If I don't go back for that single rupee, someone's gonna take psychic damage from it. I just know it. Melon! Honestly, where did Dad go this time? I leave for just a few minutes and he locks up the ranch and takes off. Oh, I'm sorry, Malon. In every universe, it's like your dad is a deadbeat. I don't know why I'm shrinking exactly, but it's here. Why not? Oh, I think there's a doorway behind Malon that she is currently blocking me from. Well, gosh. I don't suppose I can break their door down with bombs. I suppose that would be a little rude. Where is Talon? It's a good question. What is in here? Nothing. Good use of my time. Can't open that. Here we go. Here's something promising, I hope. Progress? Question mark? Oh. Welcome to the Adventurer's Spring. I have need of many rupees. Please, throw all of yours into the spring. Oh, it's like that Tingle game. Sure. Really? You know that if you do this, you will have absolutely no rupees left, right? Will you really throw them all in? Yeah, sure. I reject this capitalist hellscape. You are most kind. I do not really need your rupees. But I must reward such a kind adventurer with some of my power. I got a big wallet. I guess it's a kind of power. I can fit all my credit cards in here. May light shine on your quest. Thank you. Oh, hello, Nicolus and friends. The baby raid is here. Everybody say happy birthday to friend Nicolus. Otanjoubi omedetou gozaimasu. How goes Small Boy Hour? I think pretty good. I mean, we've learned some shocking revelations about Uncle Hat and Vati. Although I don't know if they're really that shocking. Is there anything I can do in here now that I have the Cane of Pachi? Oh, poor Link. No matter what incarnation, he can't swim from the get-go. Oh, no, there must be some incarnation of Link that can swim from the get-go without flippers. Like, I'm sure, but I just can't think of it. I don't know if there's anything else I can do in here right now. Yeah, just poking around, but nothing here. And the fairies are quite pretty in this game. I couldn't remember what the great fairies looked like here because the little ones are reminiscent of the fairies from Wind Waker, but the great fairies from Wind Waker have a very different design. Although I don't feel like they would hit the same in this art style because the Wind Waker great fairies have this sort of, I know there's the one great fairy that has this clockwork like doll design. That's it. Okay, that's the one. The most obvious one, Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Link. I knew there was one of them. Oh. How auspicious. Oh, you got an onigiri hat. That sounds delicious. Gosh, I could go for some onigiri. So I need to go over yonder. So I'm wondering if there's a way, if I can go around up here to the right. And maybe Talon is over there. Yeah, me too. I know it came up a bunch last time, but truly the sprite art in this game is very well done. Right, so I can't get over here. right now because these rocks are in the way. Do you mind? Do you mind? Thank you. I feel like there must be some way to get to Talon because Malon is here now. Is there anything I can do in the interim here? None of these flip, do they? No. Yeah, a lot of GBA games hold up really well, I think. I can blow this up. Why not? I only wish that the Game Boy Advance had a better sound card. It looks like they're having fun in there. Wish I could play with them. Yeah, but you're contagious, like forever. Forget it. Well, if it isn't Mori, it is good to see you again. School is in session right now, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. I'm not like playing hooky, right? I'm not a delinquent, I hope. I think the mayor is doing a fine job, no matter what people say. That mustachio guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable. There's something fishy about this room, too. I am Hagen, mayor of this fair town. Mayors are usually very important and busy folk, I'll have you know. But I still have a hobby, of course. I collect unusual masks. I just love them. They're beautiful. Simply magnificent, I tell you. Oh, you want to fuse kinstones? You want to fuse kinstones? Oh, please, please, yes. And we learned all about mayors from Resident Evil 3. I have no kinstones for you. Oh, you want to quit? But I was looking forward to it so much. So I presume I can flip this pot over. But also, if I try to go up there, those masks are going to stop my progress. I can try. Yeah, Liz, what do you mean shockingly Game Boy Advance games still look good? So please don't say, oh, because they're from before my time. That it's 200 years old and doesn't look and play like excuse me. I'm gonna rescind all of my birthday wishes. Oh. Well, I cannot move this right now, I presume. It's too big. And I could only make 2 of me. Oh, they're still not open. Well, maybe they should install some doors so people don't mistakenly walk in. You were watching a video on Sonic Rush's samples and that a mutual friend of ours posted. And a comment in there was like, oh geez, that's a lot of samples. That explains why this soundtrack's never been ported. Gosh. I didn't think about that, but yeah, Sonic Rush is full of samples, which gives it a lot of character. But that probably does create some, I was going to say logistical problems, but not logistical so much as, well, just legal problems. I feel like I've mentioned before, but on the show Game Center CX, they play like licensed music all the time, which leads me to believe that the rules around licensing music in Japan are very different than it is in the West. Like stuff like playing a few seconds of Thriller, or playing My Heart Will Go On. Does Grandpa have anything to say to me? So this is your house. Well, it seems like a nice place. So where's my room? Your room is on my head. That's it. Unless you want to pay rent. Oh, welcome back, Mori. My, but you're looking so much stronger. If you get tired, just go ahead and take a nap upstairs in your room. I'm busy making swords for the guards to keep the monsters at bay. I wish I could do more, but for now, we need you to save Princess Zelda. So I need to figure out where I'm going now that I have this power. This must open something for me in the world. I'm just not sure where. Let me have a look-see. I wish there was like a hint system or something that would give you a nudge in the correct direction if there's a way you need to go. So I have this power to split myself, and I also have the Cane of Pachi, so evidently somewhere I need to go. I need to use one of those items. His room is in the coat rack of the corner. Oh, a hat rack. You know, let's put him where he belongs. Time to whip out the 200-page game facts printout. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a boomerang. Can I afford this? That boomerang is a real bargain at 300 rupees. I'm too broke for a boomerang. Ah, my friend, you're far too clever by half, but you won't be haggling with me. Okay. By the way, his nose... I was gonna say embiggens. No, billows. Bellows. It's a little odd. I can flip these jars over now, so perhaps there's a place... Oh, I already have the cane out. A place I can go. Can I not get around here? I can't go anywhere. Oh, huh. Well then why is that even... Why can I even go in there? Could I use the gust jar to blow out this fire? Is that a thing it would let me do? No. You have a weird hat. Where can I get one of those? Buddy, I wish I knew. You've never used game packs, really? That's like an internet institution. Okay, here. I could go here, I guess. Well, no, I could go down the chimney and then go on these shelves, but for what purpose? I can't push this either, huh? I feel like I need to poke around town, because there were a few upended jars. Hello, little bird. Do you have any new techniques for me, Legolas? A new sword. Fantastic. And you seem to have acquired new skills with it. Yes, I am ready to train you again, young swordsman. So, will you accept this new training? Okay. I will now teach you a technique called the Rock Breaker, so pay attention. First, swing your sword to break pots. Actually, that's all there is, young swordsman. Do you understand? I think so. Yes, good. If you had said you didn't understand, I would have had serious doubts about you. Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. That is the secret of the swift blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Gung. Possession. But Legolas, I mean, I understand. Now you must try it yourself. Break the pots with your sword, that's all. Nobody in this game trusts me to solve a puzzle. Yes, fine work. Fantastic even. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. Upset at how handsome this guy is for sprite art. I mean, look at that hair. What conditioner is he using? Like, you can even tell just the difference in hair quality between Link and this fellow. His looks so smooth, and Link just has perpetual bedhead. Well, I guess it's perpetual hat hair now. There isn't a pot in the cafe, is there? Oh, there is. For you, the ideal guide has no video and minimal pictures. Same. Unless it's like... I remember looking up video guides for some of the dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV because I was so paranoid about not knowing all the mechanics even though I'd never done them before and having people get mad at me for it. So I looked up how to, like, okay, when bosses use these moves, where do I stand so people don't roll their eyes at me going, oh, our white mage got herself killed. What a nice smell. Thank you? You want to fuse kinstones? Let's give it a try. Link walking around looking like Jim from The Office. He does have those Office-esque reaction faces, it's true. Link looking directly at the camera. Which you can do in Wind Waker HD with the selfie mode. Reasons why you will never do raids in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, like, I had to do, like, the story mode, like, the Crystarium raid, like, they make you do in A Realm Reborn. And I looked up the video guide for that, because I was so scared. And, yeah, like, I saw someone else make a mistake, and people get mad at them, and it's like, well, I'm glad it's not me, but also, like, go easy on them. They fit perfectly! I wonder, does that mean we're in for good luck? I just remembered I forgot to check out, like, whatever the King's Kinstone opened in the mountain. So why can't I shove this apple over for violence? I like those red hats the Forest Minish wear. I like your little pom-poms, the baubles are cute. I like these blue hats the town Minish wear. You should trade, a cultural exchange. I knew the city life would be exciting. Everyone here is so refined. Yeah, it's the first raid and it's mandatory and stuff like they expect you to know like what lane you're going down and all that. The Forest Minish should come for a visit. Good talk. Wish I could take a cheese sample with me. This cafe gives Ratatouille vibes. Oh, the shop is a dump. Health code violations. Well, I guess the general store is not selling food. So maybe it's okay. Goodbye. That's gonna land on a customer now. Well, that thing is the zoomies. Ow. Cease. Yeah, entire detailed dungeon maps out of ASCII was absurd. Hello? Is anyone back there? No? Oh, well, I guess not. How odd. I'm gonna give this guy a heart attack. Egad! I knew there was someone here. When did you find your way back here? This area is for employees only. That is to say, me and me alone. Are you hiring? Oh, yes, welcome. Please feel free to browse. Why does it even let me go back here, really? I can't fuse kinstones with this guy either. Maybe he's part of like a trading quest or something. I do not remember if this game has a trading quest, but I feel like odds are pretty good there's a trading quest. It's a Zelda. The Zelda NPC voices are very good. Boy! Good to hear that they have them in Echoes of Wisdom. One of these days I'd like to play that. Ooh, I can go outside. Oh no, I can't. This is someone's domicile. Hello. This cafe is so busy. You can hear all sorts of stuff from all the people here. It's hard not to get stepped on when there are so many people here. Look at their cute little furniture, like the bed made out of a chip mug. They put so much detail in the sprite art. Like a menu is their carpet and stamps for pictures on their walls. Ooh, I can go out here. Oh, I can help that little bird. Or get eaten by that little bird. Or fuse kinstones? Beep, one of the Minish. Beep. I'm not like my brothers. I won't chase you around and peck at you. Beep, beep. Not only that, I also have some good info for you. Somewhere in Hyrule, there's a great fairy who helps honest adventurers. If you see her, answer her every question truthfully. Beep. You want to beep beep fuse kinstones? Beep. I sure do, but I can't. I'm sorry, little bird. You want to quit? You think I'm too young? Beep beep. I'm 27. Is there anywhere else I can go as a little fella? Yes. I can't go in there because I'm too tiny. I'm gonna get run over by the postman. Oh my god. It would be funny if you could die by NPCs running you over. Oh, okay. I'm gonna frighten these guys too. Suddenly you look over and a child has emerged from your crockery. I'm so busy, so busy. Gotta finish. I think they just like say what they're... Yeah. They've been saying what they've always been saying. You want to fuse kinstones? I hope they fit. I got nothing for you. Do you have any... Nope, I can't fuse with you either. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's real lame. I'm sorry. What is all of this? I'm busy, don't you see that? Do not disturb my research. If you have no business, be gone. You heard me. Arf, arf. It's the dog that was barking outside my apartment before stream. Oops, excuse me, excuse me. So many ways I could be crushed in this room. Oh, hello. Oh, like a little chess piece stand.
The boss might seem rough, but he's a real softie at heart.
Oh, you also want to fuse kinstones. Oh, here we go. Your first quails were some sort of dwarf variety. Adorable. My understanding is that quails are already quite small. At least going by how tiny their eggs are. How tiny is a dwarf quail? Could you hold it in the palm of your hands? I would love the experience of holding a little bird in the palm of my hand. Oh, it's Dr. Wright.
Hey, do you know the clues that reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow, through the land of the fearsome beast, until you reach the misty falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even little people to push big things. According to the legend, you're supposed to start from this house.
Okay, so bridge, fearsome beast. Oh, probably past the dog, I bet. At least that's my assumption. I wish I could harass this guy right now, but I cannot. Oh, I can't do that. Or I can't go there because I'm not strong enough to push it yet. Unfortunately, quails don't like being held. Understandable. Hello, dog. Arf, arf, arf. You want to fuse kinstones? Arf, arf. I can't believe I'm doing these terrible dog voices for free. You're quitting? Please don't bite. Okay, so I can't get past that dog without the appropriate kinstone. Well, that is wholly disappointing. Because I probably need whatever's past there at some point. I guess I'll make myself big for now. Wait. I'm so glad it lets me smash pots. Nice little quality of life thing. In this game, kinstones are as powerful as the Triforce, apparently. Hello. I collect those mysterious shells you've seen scattered all over the place. If you bring those shells to me, I'll trade you these figurines I have made. Is that a mysterious shell? I've got an offer I'd like to make you. What do you say to trading it for a chance at winning a figurine? A gotcha machine. Sure. The more shells I use, the more likely I am to win a figure I don't have. It's just one. I don't want to be here all night getting figures. Let's get one. Let's see what I get. A Yoshi egg. No, I want the egg. Wow. I got a boulder. Appears on Mount Krenel, etc. These huge boulders come crashing. It didn't let me scroll. Congratulations, it's a boulder. I got a rock. I really, genuinely, truly got a rock. I got a rock. Where is my rock? There it is. I want to scroll. Oh, I have to press left and right. These huge boulders come crashing down from cliff walls. They fall in a random pattern, so watch your step. It was imperative we read that lore. Yep. Let me get one more. Charlink Brown. Ugh. beetle appears in various areas. They appear under rocks and grass. If they grab you, you won't be able to move. Swing your sword to get away. I got some bugs. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if these are figurines he crafted himself. He could have just put like a rock and then some bugs in a capsule and called it a day. Oh, I do have to shrink myself down to leave. Well, let me talk to this guy. I guess I haven't talked to him yet. I'm really quite good at tracking down rare figurines. All right, good talk. Well, yeah, I can't remember. Is there a button I can press? I think there is to get Uncle Hat's opinions. I should ask him where I'm going. 'Cause I don't remember. If only I had the bunny hood, I could say I got some bugs, bunny. What? I thought I could, like, press L to get Eslo to tell me stuff, but I guess that's only in dungeons. Probably. Oops, what? I didn't mean to do that. I want to close the menu with B, but it doesn't work that way. Well, I can at least check out that thing in the castle that I opened with the king that I completely forgot about. Typical me. I guess I could poke around North Hyrule Fields and see if there's anywhere I can get to, with the Cane of Pachi or with my, my sword. Where's that fountain? Can't pass. Is it in an inner courtyard somewhere? Everything here is sealed off. I hope you don't mind the constant hup, 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 hup as I continue to smash this child's face into the dirt. Is it select? Oh, you're right. The one button I completely forget exists. Only 2 elements remain. They must be the places marked on your map by the Minish Elder. Why don't we take another look at that map? If memory serves me correctly, there should be a mark out on the westernmost edge of Castor Wilds. Okay, so I need to go to the west, I guess. I was thinking east. Well, I guess over here, maybe? I was thinking over here, because again, Malon is standing outside of Lon Lon Ranch, so I thought, oh, I have to do something in the area. But perhaps not. Can I get to maybe the courtyard? This is where... Right, this is my convalescence, just kidding. Oh, posture check. Oh, and hydrate. And lucky for you, while I'm hydrating and steering with one hand, I can't do this, so you're spared. Hang on, let me go downstairs though and see if there's a way out. Somewheres. Can't examine that fresco. Disappointing. I guess not. Oh, here. Then this is just, yeah, that doesn't help me. Maybe I can't access the fountain that was revealed right now. I'm not sure. Okay, now for reals. No, that just leads me in a circle. This castle is entirely superfluous in its architecture. So many hallways that don't lead anywhere, that have nothing of value within them. Royal Valley. Well, I do have bombs, so I could break this while I'm here. Might as well do some exploring. Oh. Well, not useful exploring. Oh, a little useful exploring. Well, nothing I can do here, though. Every time I see a staircase like this, I think about that one staircase in the Ice Palace in A Link to the Past. You know the one. If you've played A Link to the Past, you know the staircase. Oh, it's Fairy Fountain. Not interested. And yes, I do know that it's easier to get down it if you have, or rather if you use the Pegasus boots. But irrelevant. The fact that you probably wouldn't think to use the Pegasus boots. The fact that, why won't the staircase just let me down? The infamous staircase. Oh, you're dozing to Link's Hyaz. That's powerful. Wow, look at the size of that waterfall.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful, my boy.
Oh, do you want to fuse kinstones? Well, I have no gold, but good to know. And I can't do anything here. But if you can fall asleep to these Hyaz, you can fall asleep to anything. Oh, it's a little hole, but I am not tiny. Only I had a way to get in there. I wonder if any of the signs mention the Castor Wilds. I think they said I should go west. Link rolling in his sleep. I mean, that can't be healthy. Let me actually check this real quick. This is just Mount Krennel, so not here. Let me check the other half of town. I know I came from here. There's some sign posted here. That's inconvenient. Yeah, and I don't think I can do anything around here right now. If only I could get past this rock. So I guess I'll just head to the other side of town for now. The rest of you in chat, when you play a game like this, where you can move slightly faster by mashing something, like roll, do you do it? Or does it irritate you to do it? Okay, Castor Wild's this way. I think... I feel like I've been in here. Yeah, this is just a fairy fountain. I had to make sure because there was a moment of doubt. Anything I can do down here? No, just water. Oh, but I can't get through here. Like, I can't get over this with the cane of Pachi. Depends on the effectiveness of it and the tediousness of the action. I'm trying to think, what's a game where, like, the tediousness overrules the effectiveness for me? Actually, other Zeldas, like, oh, there's a beetle. Like Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker, the more optimal movement strategies in those games kind of grate on my nerves, so I don't do it. I was thinking earlier, I appreciate that the bunny hop maneuver, I can't go this way, you can do in Pseudo Regalia, does not make a noise. Like, Sybil doesn't make any noises at all, which I think was a good decision from a parkour game. I feel like you would get very sick of hearing that hop, hop, yeah, etc. Oh, that was a piece of heart. You usually play games without sound, so an annoying sound wouldn't deter you. I wouldn't be able to play games without sound, I don't think. It would just be too weird. I was one of those weirdos that had the adapter for a headphone jack for my Game Boy Advance SP, because not having headphones just bothered me on a very deep level. I could not abide it. And for those who aren't aware, the Game Boy Advance SP did not have a headphone jack inherent to the system. So if you wanted to use headphones, you had to get an adapter that plugged into the link cable spot. I could have sworn this one wanted to fuse kinstones with me, but maybe I'm thinking of another one. Castlevania Symphony of the Night and backdashing is when you can't stand repeatedly. Do I want to go across these mushrooms, maybe? I guess I should just look at my map and see where I've not been. No, so... I can't get past through here. So I guess, yeah, I'd need to go around here somewhere. So maybe I need to go back to Mount Krennel's base, and then I can go south from there. You blasted your handheld at full volume wherever you were. So you're like the proto version of those people on trains who, or you know, other forms of public transit who blare TikTok or whatever on their phones without headphones on. The proto version of that. The Talon Trot didn't bother me, but I guess I got used to it. It's definitely a noise that you will be hearing all the time in Banjo-Kazooie, though, because, yeah, that's by far the most efficient way to get around. I'm sorry, Banjo, you're just entirely too slow. Under 10. I get it. I get it. I know you weren't actually, like, blasting it in people's ears to annoy them. I wonder... I feel like there was, like, a... Yeah, here we go. This is where I needed to go. Teehee. You heard turning down your volume on the Game Boy made the batteries last longer. I'd buy it. Shiny Octoroks. I'm trying to remember, so the green kinstone pieces I feel like you can just find anywhere, but the red and blue ones are more specific. Like, I think, I'm trying to remember, like, they had set rewards. Why am I rolling into this guy? Just roll into the moblin. Just do it. It builds character. Hello, I am Percy, Poet Laureate of Hyrule. And you are Mori? Oh, no, no, the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go. But here I am, returning after a long absence, only to find the road blocked. It wouldn't feel like such a waste if I had lost half of my kinstone. When misfortune rains down upon my head, it pours in torrents. I think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed at last night. I see no other course than to put these tragic events to verse. I see stars beyond the rainbow, but I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was its place in my heart. Let me guess, I need to find this kinstone piece to progress, because whatever path I need to take is arbitrarily blocked. I hope not. Ooh. Here we go. Okay. Presumably the inn is open now, so I can go check that out. Was it further south? No, it was here. Okay, they're not open yet. Well, I thought he tripped a flag, but he didn't, so disregard. I've just wasted everyone's time. I missed this comment in chat, but you remember reading a comment from someone who said their dad hated hearing them play Banjo-Kazooie because of all the various noises in the game, calling it the most annoying game ever based on sounds alone. What a strange feeling. I sensed something from the castle's direction. Or was it just me? Who's there? What? Vati, how did you get in here? Oh, you're just showing off? Can't be bothered to walk the 20 feet. What are you doing? I mean, what he said. It looks like you're all here. Very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. You all know of the power the Picori gave to mankind, do you not? The golden light force of limitless magical power. I want it. It is somewhere here in Hyrule. Go now and bring me this power. Waste no time. Go forth at once and bring me the light force. Fling anyone who refuses into the dungeon. Him and his family, too. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now, search high and low throughout the lands of Hyrule.
Maybe it's just the winds, but I hope nothing bad has happened. Anyway, we need to look for the next element. The map says it should be around here somewhere.
Oh, hopefully he doesn't, like, sick the guards on me or something. Like a link to the past. Oh. Oh, nice. Mysterious. Wait. Castor Wilds. Danger, don't forget your Pegasus boots. Uh-oh. But I have no boots. Now what do I do?
So, this must be Castor Wilds. It's a nasty, dank place filled with swampland and mire. But we know there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so... in we go! Come on, Mori! Into the muck with us! Yeah, you're not the one who has to get your feet wet.
Oh gosh, those look like fiddlehead ferns.
I don't think we could walk fast enough to cross this swamp. We're going to have to find some way to get across safely.
Well, back to town, I guess. Fiddlehead ferns are delicious, but A, they're very expensive because their season is very short and they only grow in a few places. And B, they're a pain to prepare because they're toxic. So you have to clean them very thoroughly. And then, like, my favorite way to have them is like pan frying them, pan searing them, sauteing them. But to do that, you have to wash them thoroughly and then boil them a bit first. They're very good. If you ever get the chance to try them, I'd say they're asparagus adjacent. Kind of like slightly more bitter asparagus. Hello, Beetle.
Why, hello there! Thanks for coming by! I sell all kinds of Picolite. I just put it in your bottle, and good stuff happens when you drink it.
Okay, like Pedialyte? Like the stuff that keeps you hydrated?
Oh, that green Picolite is only for the most serious collectors. It will make it easier for you to find mysterious shells.
No. What else you got? Find hearts. These are so expensive. White Picolite kinstone pieces. No, I'm good. Goodbye, Beetle. They are indeed fiddly to prepare. Yeah, same, dude. Same. You never thought to saute fiddleheads. You've only ever had them boiled. If you next time you get the chance to have them, just not too long in the pan with like some butter, coarse salts, like a little bit of lemon juice. Delicious. Basically how you would prepare asparagus if you were sauteing them.
Hey, you're Mori, right? You're the one who brought the sword to Master Malari. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? Oh, you need Pegasus boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping. But only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. That sleepyhead Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you'll need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark it on your map for you.
I'm going everywhere today. Drunk on the job. Can you blame him in this day and age? Well, yeah, you shouldn't drink on the job, but I mean, at least he's not like driving a vehicle. Might cut himself with those tools though. And also, imagine what he's doing to his neck. I guess I will go back to the woods. Aha! Just wonder if I could fuse kinstone pieces with you. I'm not giving this guy more work, I hope. I really wish I could do more to help people.
Wait, I've got it. I'll ask Swiftblade to start up a newsletter for adventurers. That'll be a great way to provide a useful service for everyone.
It's gonna be a lot of work, though.
I should get Marcy to help me.
I've just created more work in the world. But alright. Perfect! I can feel the super delivery power coursing through my veins. Now I return to my route refreshed. Goodbye. I need to look. What is the fastest way? Okay, yeah, so just more east of me. I was up here before. Hello, sir.
That green cap and green clothes. Are you, perhaps, a fairy? Ooh-ha! I knew it! I knew it! Tingle wants to be a fairy, too. Actually, Tingle has some kinstones, you know. And I have given kinstones to my brothers, too. If you can fuse kinstones with me and each of my brothers, well, I don't want to give it away, but you'll get something very, very, very good. Good luck, Mr. Fairy.
You don't say your catchphrase?
Huh? Yup.
I do want to fuse kinstones against my better judgment, but I can't. I'm making Tingle oh so very sad, and yet the world turns. So all of his brothers, like from Wind Waker, is David Jr. about? The one forced into indentured servitude? Oh, hello, Susie. I mean, I don't mind if people are here or not. I'm like, if people watch me live, if they watch the VODs on YouTube, whatever, it makes me very happy. Just knowing that I can spread a little joy in the world, you know? Unlike Rem, I cannot be drunk on the job, so this is how I cope. Alright. That must be where I need to go. I assume, let me... Yeah, there we go. So I need to approach from the other direction. His streams are nice to have on in the background while I do stuff, like while I prep food or I clean or I do art. It kind of feels like you're just hanging out with folks. Like just chilling in a room with some friends, getting some work done. Listening to them have a yak. Is there a way I can get through here? Alright, this was you. No, I'm good. I guess if you want to heal me, that's fine. And we can appreciate the Great Fairy sprite work again. It is very nice.
Thank you, miss.
Friday is your modding day, back to back to back. Thank you for your service, Kapotoko. I mean, I am very grateful that my Twitch chat is very well behaved. Ow. Oh, hello, sir. Nice hat. Can I go in here? Is this locked? No. But, oh, that's right. Oh, this must be your house. I guess you just weren't here last time I passed by. I love working in my garden. It makes me feel so close to nature. And sometimes, just sometimes, I dig up a kinstone from the ground. Rock and roll! I dug up another kinstone piece from my field. That rocks! I do want to fuse kinstone pieces, rock and roll. What's it about blood now? Kinstones are... What's an easy way to explain it? I guess stones where a person has one half, you have the other, and if you can make the halves match, something nice happens. Like a treasure will appear in the world, or something will open up for you. Also, this person's name is Eni. I missed the other one's name. Oh, there's a Goron. Hello. I forgot there were Gorons in this game. Wonderful. I feel so much stronger now. Here we go. The other person's name was Meanie. That's what I was hoping for. Ooh, it's about time. Looking good, though. I'm going in. That was a very seal bark bark. Oh, it's by the ranch. A perfect fit. I wonder if now Talon is about the ranch. If I've tripped a flag to make him appear. Oh, not this way. Not this way. Ranch is above me, north. Kinstones are basically Pokemon trading cards, except putting them together with people can and will add people into strange behaviors and alter the fabric of reality, so really like Pokemon cards. So saith Kapotoko in chat. And who am I to argue, really? There you are. Jeez. I lost my key and I can't get inside, and the spare key's inside the house.
What a pain. And I was thinking of going into town to sell Lon milk.
Now here's progress. That always trips me up in games when you gotta trigger some arbitrary flag. Okage had a lot of that. There we go, I got the Lon ranch key. Now I can open the ranch door. Really, you're gonna make me go outside again? Why can't I unlock it from this end? Don't step on me. Oh, I guess I have to give him the key. I can't triumphantly open it myself. I am not the master of unlocking. Oh, our one and only spare key! I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. Mori? That's a great name. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house.
Thank you very much, Mori. Come visit us again.
Okay, before I do that, oh, I can't get to the Goron. I'd have to approach from the other side. Well, never mind. Let me just, oh! Exterminate some pests in your house. Ooh, a 20. You really helped me out, Sonny. If you ever want to go to Lake Hylia, use the shortcut out behind our ranch. Moo. 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 How tranquil. And those cows look so delicious. I mean, Eslo, do you even have like I was gonna say a gastrointestinal system. I don't know if that's quite the correct word, but you know what I mean. Do you have a way of eating steak? Like if I put something in your maw, where does it go? The cap has a taste for flesh, and once they have a taste for flesh, it's all over. Oh, hello. Maybe Minish are like mosquitoes. And they'll do good things for people, but they'll take a tithe of blood. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't even notice. Oh, Mr. Fairy, hello. My brother Tingle is always telling us about you. He says he owes a lot to you fairies, and I know he'd want me to thank you. In fact, he gave me some kinstone pieces that you might want to fuse. What do you say? Want to try it? Do I have one that fits? Yes. There you go, Ankle. I wonder if Majora's Mask Tingle also had these brothers. I know they were not created when Majora's Mask was, but like in universe. They fit perfectly. Why, I can see my brother's smiling face. Maury Ankle sounds like a comedy duo. I would like to, I was gonna say evict myself from this comedy duo. I don't think that's the right word, but I want no part of this. Excuse myself from this comedy duo. Like Hylia Syrup the Witch's Hut. Comedy with a twist. That's very good. I'm mad how good that is. I'm not actually mad, I'm delighted. Hello. Ruff, ruff. I hope this dog has an incredibly embarrassing name. Like a little purse dog.
My master Stockwell has been coming home far too late to play with me. I'm so lonely.
Fifi. I don't have anything for you, Fifi. I'm sorry. You hate Tingle. Tingle is a very polarizing character. So some people think he's funny. Some people can't stand him. I had to try. I had to try. It looks suspect, doesn't it? Probably have to dive in there. I didn't even talk to David Jr. first. I'm sorry. Are you Mr. Fairy? Oh yeah. Look at those clothes. You've got to be him. I received some kinstone pieces from Tingle. He said I should try and fuse them with you, Mr. Fairy. Okay. But I don't have a piece for you, David Jr. I do want to quit, sorry. How do I get to Syrup's hut? Because I can't go through here. But I really hope I don't have to fuse kinstones with... Oh no, there's up there, maybe? Fuse kinstones with all of the Tingle brothers before I'm allowed to progress, because that would just slow things down even more. You can't have a proper opinion about Tingle without him either watching someone play or personally playing Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Well, I have watched somebody play that and Tingle's Ripened Balloon Trip of Love. Do I qualify? Am I allowed to have Tingle opinions? Yeah, I can't go further here. However, I say that, I don't know if I really have Tingle opinions. Yeah, so I need to go down there, but I can't... Let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing something obvious. Hopefully, okay, yeah, I should be able to go around this way. Okay. I now qualify as a Tingle Scholar. I don't think I want this dubious honor. Yeah, let's see what's across here first. Why not? You played Hyrule Warriors, that's good enough. How was Hyrule Warriors? It doesn't look like my type of game. But I don't know if that's a fair assumption to make, because I've never played a Musou game before. Like Dynasty Warriors or anything of the sort. I feel like I would bounce off them. Just all of the slaughter, but without, like, it would just feel... I was gonna say impersonal, which might sound weird. Maybe impersonal isn't the word I want, but just cutting through so many enemies in bulk, I just feel like it would run together. I like the elegance of one-on-one combat more. Tingle could be quite effective in Hyrule Warriors. You know what? Good for him. I'm glad they make what could easily have been a complete joke character so effective. Now is Marin an effective character in Hyrule Warriors? Because when that game was first announced, I had said, I want them to put Marin in the game. And she could summon the Windfish. And that's all I've got, because I ruined the sign. I just wanted to see Marin. And then they did it! And then she does summon the Windfish. I never got my royalties, though. Dynasty Warriors has an incredible amount of strategy. See, I didn't know that. Usually when I hear people talk about Musou games, it's about just mowing down the hordes of enemies and how not to do it effectively. Mayor Hagen's lakeside cabin, all digging absolutely prohibited. If only I could dig. I'm more likely to indulge in boss gauntlets and enemy swarms. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, I don't like boss rushes. Boss rush is kind of grate in my nerves. Oh, right. Not that way. I think just because of how frustrating it is if you get like most of the way through a boss rush and then something goes pear-shaped and you have to do it all again. I'm not patient enough for that. But then I think about stuff like Hollow Knight's Colosseum and all that. I was thinking about playing Hollow Knight again. Maybe this is a sign, but yeah, the Colosseum was fun. Marin was pretty good for crowds, but less effective against other characters. I'm glad she's good at something, though, and I feel that that would be suitable. I imagine an enemy with more presence of mind and more dexterity would be better at avoiding a giant space whale crashing into it, but not so much like a herd of moblins. Syrup the Witch's Hut. Here's a classic tune.
Ah, welcome. Care for some of Granny's homemade blue potion? One sip and you're full of energy. Please look around. Ah, yes, a fine choice, my dear. That's a limited time article. One whiff and you're wide awake. That's why it's called a wake-up mushroom. Would you like to buy it for 60 rupees? I got a wake-up mushroom. Its nasty stench chases away the sleepies. God, I need this for work days. Just face the sleepy snoozer and press R. That'll pop his eyes right open. Pop!
What's with the Nyoron face with regards to Hollow Knight? Honestly, I was thinking I should stream Hollow Knight again. Because that was the first Twitch stream I ever archived. And I'm sure it's very, very scuffed. And I would like to go back to it at some point. And it's been a few years since I've played it, so I'm not going to remember where things are. I'm not going to remember enemy patterns, so I'm sure you'll get to see my face kicked in a decent amount. You know, I completely, well, maybe it's not surprising as I've never played Hyrule Warriors, but I forgot that Girahim was playable. Now, the character I want to know the effectiveness of is Ravio. I'm glad Ravio is in Hyrule Warriors. Put Ravio in something else. I like him. And Hilda. Also Hilda. This is one solid wall. I'm gonna need a few friends to give me a hand. Oh, you want a few kinstones? Okay, that sounds good. Yay. Will this make a friend appear from the ether? Yeah, I know Hilda's not in there. That's why I'm disappointed. I wish she was. Yeah, this is kind of funny with the ominous cave music playing. It's been a long time since the last time I visited Hyrule. I think I'll set up a little place where I can sell my kinstones. I was worried that he was going to go to the inn, and his name would also be Mori, and then we'd have to do identity theft again like Majora's Mask. Oh, they fit perfectly, so that's good. Like, there's a lot of things in Majora's Mask that I find gutting on some level. And that's definitely one of them. And it's such a minor thing, but I feel like the biggest jerk in the world stealing that inn reservation from that Goron and making him sleep outside.
Oh, hello there. I'm selling creamy, nutritious Lon Lon milk for 100 rupees per bottle.
Would you like to buy some? I don't have the muns. Well, actually, I do have the muns. I don't have the space for it. I had a bottle, but I don't suppose you sell those. Rem is this way. Your one complaint is that the max level in Hyrule Warriors is 255. Good gravy. I hope you don't... The game does not expect you to be 255 to complete all the challenges. Like, these enemies will paste you and or will take an excruciatingly long time to whittle down the health of unless you grind to level 255.
If I recall correctly, and I guarantee that I do, my boy, I think Syrup said to stand in front of a sleeping person and press R.
Is it equipable or do I... It's not, so I just press R.
What? What is that terrifyingly bad smell? A wake-up mushroom? I should have guessed. So you woke me up? Oh, thanks. I just remembered I have something urgent to do. Ah, what now? There are more new shoes. You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. So you must have come here because you want some of my shoes, right? Tell you what, because you were nice enough to wake me, you can have them. Hold on a sec, though. I just want to finish this one last bit.
Gotta put the cute little wings on the side.
And there we go. Here, take these. Those are my special Pegasus boots. They're so light, you feel you're practically walking on air.
You know, if I were in Link's position, they wouldn't fit me because I have wide feet, and I would ruin everything.
Oh, I need to hurry up and get working on that special order. The king asked me to make some shoes for Princess Zelda, you see. Thanks for waking me up. Come back if I can ever help you with shoe problems.
Yeah, I think maybe you can put that Zelda order on hold for a bit. Weapon upgrades do most of the heavy lifting. Levels just add more of a safety net with health and defense. Okay, that's good to know. Gosh, what was I was trying to think of what I was playing where I was thinking I'm under-leveled. It was Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. Mori's bringing it up again, but I was quite under-leveled for some of the challenges, or not challenges, but some of the boss fights in that game. There was a story-relevant boss that I think I got him on my 3rd try after min-maxing my build a little bit. And I was like, I think at least 5 to 10 levels lower than the recommended level you were supposed to take on that fight as. And I remember thinking to myself, boy, my attacks are not doing a lot of damage. Maybe I should be at a higher level for this. But I was very stubborn about it, and it worked out. I think it's up here. Ow. Good. Not up here. Further south. There's a lot of annoying challenges that are just, you'll lose almost all your health in one shot. Ugh. I mean, that would be stressful if, like, the maps take a long time to complete. I don't know what the penalty for getting KO'd in Hyrule Warriors is. If it's, like, if you can get a fairy or if you just have to restart the whole mission. Aw, can't break that. But either way, that sounds very painful. Just with so many enemies and thus so many opportunities to get chumped by something. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I need to go back to town. I'm going to assume the warrior guy will, I think, give me... I'm going to hope he's going to train me. Because, yeah, you don't start holding out your sword with the Pegasus boots in this. That's so weird that, like, this one Link is an aberration. I mean, I guess he's playing it safe compared to all the other Links. Like, I guess sensibly you wouldn't want to run with a sword out. But also, like, think of your own safety, bud. Where am I going? This is not the dojo. I do like the way he kind of, like, flaps his arms while he runs, though. That's cute. What the heck was the dojo? Is this the dojo? Yeah. Oh, hello, Joanna and Lane. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Ah, yes, you have the Pegasus boots, and you seem to have more skill, too. Yes, I am ready to train you again. Yes, train me, please. The dash attack. Equip my sword. Run like crazy. I do understand. I am your finest student. You don't have to possess me. Please, I understand. I hope you feel better soon, Joanna. I'm sending you good vibes. Do not do what Link is doing and run into a wall. Oh, it's just straight mission failure if you get hit. Or sorry, not if you get hit, if you die. Ooh. I hope the missions aren't very long. That would be even more painful. Health loss also affects mission ranking. Well, there's a lot to worry about, but I can see then why Muso games have been so... I don't know if popular is the word, not to say that they're not well liked. It's just, it's kind of a niche genre still. But maybe why they're so long standing, because yeah, I guess there's a lot to consider in a Muso game. I know this is not the swamp, but I want to go know what's in this little house. Are you the one that wanted to defuse kinstones?
I planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow.
No, it's a completely different one that's still disappointing. Ugh. Ow. That was rude. Okay, finally, progress towards the dungeon. Gosh, we did 2 dungeons last stream, and now look, we're only finally getting to the area where the dungeon is. I'm not even in yet. If you only do the story mode, you've done like 2% of the game. Good gravy. I didn't realize it was so beefy. I mean, I guess I should have assumed, considering how many characters there are, but even so. Now, that is one nasty-looking statue. That eye has such an evil glower to it. Well, can't do anything with it right now, I guess. This swamp is practically a dungeon itself. I mean, the music's funky fresh, so I don't mind. I don't mind having to work for it. Oh, snakes. Oh, and more importantly, bombs. I keep wanting to press R to use the Pegasus boots, as opposed to having it equipped to a button, like Link's Awakening. Gasp. So a guardian is protecting the treasure? Take care while fighting it. If I must. It's like he's trying to psych me out. I wonder if I can do something to him. No. Or just wait till he's vulnerable, I guess? Wait till he swings at me? Maybe I need to get around him. Or that. Let me put my Pegasus boots back on. There we go. Oh, I guess maybe I should have stepped away a little bit. How rude. There we go. Now, do I need this? Oh, a gold kinstone piece. Perhaps I do need this. You've forgotten how long it takes to play games until you started playing Echoes of Wisdom. Last year you mainly played Splatoon and Animal Crossing. Does your town, well, your island, I suppose, does it still have that flower arrangement that looks like an eyeball? That might be my favorite feature in your town. Pokemon Violet and Stardew Valley. I don't remember if I've asked you, Susie, do you nickname your Pokemon? Because that's the thing I enjoy, is hearing what people name their Pokemon. That brings me delight. Well, nothing beneath any of these fiddleheads. It does, but it's a bit overgrown now. It's much harder to maintain your town's integrity in New Horizons, I feel. You've caught all sea creatures and fish and bugs. Impressive. I've never done it. I think I have almost all of them in New Horizons, but it's just, you know, they fall out of season, and then you're like, well, whatever. Meh. What are these mysterious Armos-esque statues for, I wonder? Ow. Give me a second. Let me get in position. Thank you.
I want to sell you arrows, but you don't have a bow. Come back later.
How do you know? Are you looking in my pockets? Yeah, what do you think of Echoes of Wisdom? Because, again, at some point, I'd like to try that one out. It's nice that we can finally play as Zelda. Finally. Oh, I'm gonna injure myself if I do that. I like that it's apparently very puzzle heavy. Which I remember when it was announced, I saw people upset that it was more puzzle heavy. Like, Zelda's whole thing, though, is the Triforce of Wisdom, so a more puzzle-heavy adventure would make sense. And I would be disappointed, I think, if I played a Zelda game where she played exactly like Link did. I mean, I can't obviously give a full opinion on Echoes of Wisdom, because I've not played it, so this is just a surface-level gleaning from trailers and whatnot. But I'm glad that she's able to do her own thing. Oh. I'm interrupting like a rave or something. I got a bow. Now I can take out enemies from afar. How lucky that this very, very tiny bow was in this treasure chest for me to find. All right. I don't know why. It's like, oh, I have a shiny new toy. I need to equip it. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, I'd like to, but new games are very expensive. So I don't tend to get new stuff right away. And I'll wait for a sale or something like that. Or I'll save up a little. Can I get in that hole over there? Will it let me Pegasus boot dash across the swamp even though I'm tiny and diminutive? No. It just no-sells me immediately. I'd like to get across there, but it looks like I cannot. Well, I have this bow now, though, so perhaps I can shoot those Beamos-looking fellas. Beamos and Armos-looking fellas. It's weird seeing Breath of the Wild elements in it. Like what? Without being spoilery, I suppose. Oh, you're actively trying to kill me. I mean, I guess I did shoot you in the eye. That's fair. I can just leave that. That's someone else's problem now, right? I'm kinda hoping, like, a heart would drop somewhere. Maybe I should actually defeat this thing, so we don't have to hear this noise forever. Okay. We could have let you live, pal, but you were starting to get on my nerves. There's a cooking element with effects, and quick travel is unlocked really early. Oh! Now, I know the, art style is like that sort of tilt-shift look from Link's Awakening remake, and thus the character models aren't as expressive as in Breath of the Wild with its more detailed style, but I have to know, does Zelda still look like really excited when something is being cooked, like what Link does. Ow. It's like every Zelda game, even top-down games, will live in its shadow. I mean, I recognize the good things that Breath of the Wild did, but I'm not an open worlds fan, so I mean, I don't mind the elements like the cooking and whatnot. That's fine, but I have this fear in the back of my mind that they're going to push for more open world Zeldas when my personal favorite are these top-down ones like this: Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening, etc. Oh, Legolas is dead. Though my body may perish, I am still the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule. Swiftblade the First, Spirit of the Swordsman. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that are out of this world. It seems you are not yet ready to train with me. Come back when you have all 7 Tiger Scrolls. Oh, okay. You can't see her face while cooking, but she makes an unhappy face if you mess it up. Okay, that's acceptable. I will allow it. Sorry, I'm scrolling past because I'm reading chat. Echoes of Wisdom is like top-down meets Breath of the Wild. Lots of similarities between the two, both subtle and not so subtle. Interesting. Excuse me. Excuse me. What about the in-between design point? I think it kind of depends on the individual game. Like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Wind Waker. Twilight Princess I've only played some of, but that's on my list of games I actually need to play properly, and probably on stream at some point. P-hat, stop. I'm trying to think, like, I think it just depends sort of on the game. Like, not to throw Skyward Sword under the bus, but I need to throw Skyward Sword under the bus a little bit before I go there. Let me look over here. Because Skyward Sword I felt was too bloated, and that's kind of what I worry that, like, if they do more open worldy stuff. I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, flying around with a bird was cool, but Skyloft felt not really that fun to explore because I didn't like the flying controls. And Breath of the Wild, it was fun to explore, but then I kind of felt like it wasn't worth it after a point. Like, I wish I could find more, like, lore or story or whatnot. Oh, hello. I can kinstone fuse with this thing, but I don't have the correct piece. I guess this one. Throw Skyward Sword over the cliff. You know what, you're right. There we go. So I guess I just have to explore the swamp and find the other two. Yeah, that's the thing. Skyward Sword tried, but there were so many things in that game that made me go, ugh. Ugh. I mean, a big part was just how fiddly the motion controls could be. I think I've said on a previous stream that I almost ate a death to a Skulltula in the very first dungeon in Skyward Sword because I could not get the forward stab to cooperate. Because if you don't forward stab the Skulltula's soft underbelly, Link will do a sideward swipe and whack it, which will make it spin and hit you. Or the, I think it was a giant squid boss in Skyward Sword. And you could only damage it by doing like the Skyward Strike, where you have to hold your blade straight up and then let it charge before unleashing a swipe. And that was also frustrating because that maneuver was very fiddly and it wouldn't register me holding up the blade a good chunk of the time, or it would register the blade being held up for a little bit, but then it would quit on me and I'd lose my charge and have to start again. It's like there were good ideas in there, but the execution I think was flawed. Oh, I'm leaving the swamp wholesale. Let's not do that. I need to find one more medal somewhere. Too much motion control, yeah. I mean, you know, bless their hearts, they tried to do something different, and I respect that. It just maybe didn't work as well as they wanted it to. Yeah, I like Nintendo's multiplayer functions. They've always been rather behind the curve on such things. Which I'm glad they're slowly but surely catching up, but it's still, you know, grating in this day and age when I want to play games with friends, and it's hard to do just because Nintendo's online functionality isn't there compared to other consoles or Steam. But on the flip side, I appreciate stuff like, maybe this bothers some people, but I'm glad that things like Splatoon don't have like native voice chat, you know, unless you use the Nintendo Switch Online app, but you still have to be friends with people. Like, I would not like Splatoon nearly as much if there was this online voice chat component, because I would feel like I'd have to do it to play decently, and I don't want to engage with randos while playing a game. Not verbally. So in some ways, Nintendo being like, no, we don't want to implement this, it works for me. But you know, your mileage may vary. Oh, there's another Armos fellow I need to get rid of. Yeah, Mario Kart works well. Smash Bros, eh. Oh, hello, Pink Rose. I meant to ask actually what you prefer to be called. Eh. How was Resident Evil 2 OG? Once I got accustomed to the tank controls, I had a great time with it. And granted, it took a bit, because I'd never used tank controls before. But I was charmed by just the earnest B-movie camp of it. And I liked the characters. I liked Claire and how she was like a cool big sister to Sherry. And then Leon trying so hard to be cool, and Ada is not impressed at all. Here we go. Uni, thank you. There we go. Yeah, likes are so rude, aren't they? Now, do you likes, or do you likes? Yeah, trading Pokemon is definitely very tedious. Not just with randos, but with friends too. It just feels like a lot of rigmarole. And I don't remember if I mentioned it, but for Mario Party Jamboree, I actually had to go on the internet and look up how to access the online multiplayer to play with friends, because we were trying to figure it out, and it turns out like they bury it in a menu. It's like the last option. Toad's like, oh yeah, you can play online with friends too if you want, I guess. You know, but why would you want to do that? Oh, hello, Tektite. Let me just, hey. Oh no, they won't respond. Dead to the world. Yeah, they're not the most pleasant-looking things in Ocarina of Time, are they? Hello.
These soldier statues here were built by the Minish ages ago to help humans. It's kind of a secret, but there's a switch inside that turns them on or off.
Thank you. Can I just pilot this like a mecha? I guess not. I'd go mad with power, but imagine. Come on. Come on. There you go. They're so beefy. And yet so fragile. That's okay. They didn't have to keep it a secret from me. I'm a fellow little guy. They can trust their fellow little guys. Never thought they could make them more repulsive, but Tears of the Kingdom found a way to make legs worse. Genuinely impressive. I'm gonna have to go look up what they look like now. I mean, not right now, but later. Murray, are you ever gonna play Tears of the Kingdom? Maybe. I mean, I had a decent time with Breath of the Wilds, but just open world games don't do it for me. And I still don't like Zelda's outfit in that game. I don't really know why I went out of my way to kill that lever. Spite, I guess. I sound like Kari from Digimon. I will take that as a compliment. I like Kari. I wish I could remember the name of her voice actress. I was trying to think of it some time ago because I watched Beastars, at least the first season of it. I haven't seen the second one. And oh gosh, Haru, the rabbit in the English dub. She has Kari's voice actress. I also, whenever I see that name, K-A-R-I, I want to read it as Kari, but through my job working at a coffee shop, I've met a lot of people named Carrie who spell it that way. I've only ever encountered one person who spelled it K-A-R-I and pronounced it Kari. And I remember she was elated that I said Kari. She's like, yeah, nobody ever says Kari. They always say Carrie, but it's Kari. Laura Jill Miller, is that her name? Do I? Huh. It's hard for me to assess that because, you know, when you hear yourself in your head when you're speaking, your voice has a certain richness, a certain resonance that it doesn't have when other people hear it. So I'm not a good gauge for what I actually sound like. I'd have to go back and like listen to myself. Well, your husband's friends with her, really? How does one get their foot in the door in the voice acting industry? Should have been named Curry. I need one person who spells her name K-A-R-I and pronounces it Curry. I've said this on stream, I think a few weeks ago, but it reminds me I have encountered someone named Jeff who spelled it G-E-F-F. Not G-E-O, G-E-F-F. It was such an anomalous thing to encounter in real life. Was this? It looks like it's switched on, but it's not moving. Yeah, like you'd see. You want to say Geff. Oh, okay. I see. I need to deactivate it, perhaps. A niece named Hikari through your husband's twin sister. Oh yeah, because you're in Japan, right? It's a cute name. It's not a one-to-one, but it's like when I speak neutrally, I have a sort of tempo that's similar, huh? Now I'm gonna have to listen to myself at some point and see if I can't point it out. Yeah, where you going? Look, I can smash rocks now. I can destroy your home. What are you gonna do about it? Oh my gosh, finally, we're in the dungeon. It's been a million years. Link ever the homewrecker. To think the ruins were hidden within this cliff the whole time. Watch your step, Mori. There may be traps in here. You don't say in the dungeon. Oh, Taito, hello, how are you? Oh, Stalfos. Oh, I forgot the Stalfos in this game are like, the red ones from, or sorry, not the red ones, just the Stalfos generally from Link to the Past, where they jump. The red ones would also throw bones at you, but both the bluish and reddish ones would hop. There we go. Oh, skeletons popped out. They're just kind of ambling. I know one of you's a like. I know it. I know it. Uh-huh. I mean, if you could want to entice people, like, don't be a single. Oh. Oh, posture check and hydrate. Let me do that real quick. I am shrimping a little bit. Oof. That is how Link deals with skeletons in the closet. You grind them into dust so no one ever knows. See, now there's a 20. That one had ambition. Thank you, your babysitter, for accidentally leaving their copy of Phantom Hourglass. I'm glad you got to play Phantom Hourglass. That game has its problems, but also a lot of charm. That's what I want to see remade, which will never happen. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Hello? Nope. Would never have played Zelda otherwise. Oh, is Phantom Hourglass your first Zelda? You know what, folks in chat? What, if you recall, what was your first Zelda if you have played a Zelda? Mine was A Link to the Past, which I first experienced by watching my dad play it because I was very little. And I couldn't read yet. It was too small, so I didn't really get it at the time. But then I was eventually old enough and dexterous enough to play it on my own, and was much better at it than my dad, unsurprisingly. Oh, come on. There we go. First to touch or first to play a decent amount of? I'm both, really. Oh, you've never played a Zelda before. Yours was Link to the Past, excellent taste. Zelda 2, very little, but Link to the Past for real. Excellent taste again. All my Link to the Past homies rise up. Maybe that's why I'm so fond of the 2D Zeldas. Just because that's what I'm most accustomed to. Is it useful to push it like that? I don't think so. Is there something useful down here? No. No, I've just fallen all the way down. And for what? Actually, I could check out the other side. I've never actually tried Zelda 2. Maybe I should, since it's on NSO. I don't really have an excuse, I suppose. It's just one of those things that I've never gotten around to. I think about it, and then when I'm actually sitting down and able to do it, I don't. I know it's kind of the black sheep, mechanically, but I'd be curious to experience it. Oh yeah. All my Link to the Past homies know the pain of Moldorm. Oog. Oog. Okay, so there's just locked doors here. Okay. Where am I on the map? Okay. You know, I was thinking about, like, looking for a good cushion for my posture in lieu of just getting, like, a better office chair. But, you know, gamer chair's expensive. And also, like, I wouldn't want to just, like, go online and buy a chair. I would need to try it first, because I'm shorter than average, so I think it's very easy for a chair to feel uncomfortable for me, because it's not sized for someone of my slightly more diminutive than average height. Yeah. Whoop, excuse me. Any takers? Any takers? I mean, probably not. But, you know, I have to try. I have to try. Okay. That was a good use of everyone's time. You have to say you realize you like the graphic novel for Phantom Hourglass more than the game. Understandable. Phantom Hourglass has a lot of charm in its storytelling, but mechanically, there's, some problems. And the dungeons are incredibly dull. They're just caves. Ow. Now, I know this switch is probably gonna make, like, snakes fall down, but I need to try it anyway. Oh, never mind. That's not snakes at all. I've never actually read any of the Zelda manga that's out there. Maybe I should look into, like, at least Phantom Hourglass, so I can enjoy the story without having to do all the sailing. When I played through Phantom Hourglass, the bit where I think you need a boat part, like the crane or something, and the guy who's selling it to you is like, okay, you need to shout really loud to get a discount, or for me to, like, give you an affordable price for this. I couldn't do it. I spent several minutes trying to get the game to recognize me yelling, and it would not happen. It was infuriating. Okay, so 5 apart. You've got the Zelda comics for Minish Cap and Phantom Hourglass. Both are good. Oh, I want to see the Minish Cap one too. I bet the art's really cute. Ocarina of Time manga's good. Your first Zelda was also Link to the Past. More Link to the Past, homies. Wonderful. Did it make me want to yell? You know, oddly enough, no. I think it just made me, like, lean back and stare at the ceiling and go, why? Why am I physically incapable of being loud? Hey, hey. Come on. Thank you. Aww. Did something just fall down? Or was it just my imagination? Just your imagination running away with you. You remember the moment when you got the earthquake power in Link to the Past, you felt so accomplished. I feel like the medallions were cooler in practice than they were in function. Like, well, Bombos was useful. But Ether and Quake were eh. But of course, those are the ones that are required. Woohoo! Growing strong and healthy. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, I need to, one of these. One of these. There we go. Yeah, they felt cooler than they felt useful, but I mean, at least you feel cool and powerful. I'm gonna go back up the left side before approaching the middle, just to see what else is up there. Yeah, Ether had its uses, but if you had Bombos, yeah, why freeze when you can incinerate? Because if you froze them with Ether, you still had to manually take them down. But Bombos just does all the dirty work for you. And it can also melt Cold Stare's shell, if you felt so inclined. How do I make myself in Paper Mario style? So this is a little VTuber model I made for myself. I did the layers of it in Clip Studio Paint, and I rigged it in live 2D. So it's all custom made by me. Deliberately done in a Paper Mario style. As a fun little experiment for, what was I streaming when I used this? I think I made this for Origami King, maybe? Oh, right. Let me peep my map. Did I already do stuff in the rightmost room here? Oh, that's right, I pushed blocks. I think I trapped myself and then I fell. Ow. Yeah, okay, I was like 90% sure I'd made it for Origami King. Oh, thank you. It was fun to do. It's fun to make like little stream assets like this. Okay, yeah, so I can't actually get around from here just because, yeah, I blocked myself in that way. So I can't actually do anything up here right now, I don't think. Or, hang on. Or I just leap down like a fool. Yeah, I can. I'm looking at it going, no, surely... Did I just block myself here? Oh, because what did I leave? I can push it upwards. I'm thinking about the little stones where you can only push them once in a singular direction, forgetting that no, these ones will move twice. We have the technology. Yeah, it's a little arbitrary, but we're here. It's such an obvious thing in hindsight, and yet your brain's like, no, you can only push rock once in one direction. There we go. Okay. I know, they're so advanced, right? 2 axes. Wait until we add a 3rd dimension. I'd say wait until they add the 4th, but I guess you could argue that Majora's Mask kind of already did, in a way. I've unlocked... No, I was gonna say I've unlocked the disappointing side, but no. Oh, Wall Masters. I forgot Wall Masters are in this. I wonder if they're permanently, killable. Oh, hello. Like in Ocarina of Time, or if it's like a Link to the Past, where, no, you defeat a Wall Master and another one immediately replaces it. There is no relief. I don't know if this is the intended strategy for these guys, but whatever, it works. Did I get jump scared in Resident Evil? I don't know if you'd say jump scared. Like, the bit where the liquor pops through the glass in the interrogation room. I mean, that's startling. I don't know if I'd call it like a jump scare for me, though. Like, it's loud, but also when you're in there, like, you look at it and you think something is definitely going to pop through this window. I think that's what it is about Resident Evil, is that I kind of anticipate where they're going to try and spook you. Uh-huh. That seemed conspicuous. How was Nemi-chan? Jill is surprisingly resilient for someone who took multiple rockets, mortars directly to the face. You got the mole mitts. Dig, dig, dig to your heart's content. Oh, these look satisfying. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Most of my reactions to the jump scares were hilarious annoyance. Well, there you go, peer-reviewed. Resident Evil mentioned Nox is here. Good. Wait. Yeah, they aren't always the most subtle, but I think that adds to the charm, honestly.
Oh, we barely made it. I was certain we'd run out of time.
Oh, floor masters. Oh, they coming. I figured you were lurking. I'm glad my reaction to jump scares is entertaining. As you may or may not have noticed, I'm not particularly loud or prone to overreacting. So that's just part of my whole steez. Don't try this at home. So I can get here with Tiny as well. Interesting. Can I... Yeah. You saw a horror trailer the other day where the heroine heard a noise. Oh wait, hang on. I need to do this in a different order. Heard a noise, looked out her apartment door, holds, goes back inside, closes the door, turns around, holds, walks, then heard a noise outside again and turned around, and that was the jump scare. You appreciated the subversion. Oop. 1, 2, 3, okay, so there's 5 between them. Was it an intriguing looking horror trailer? There we go. As someone who does not watch horror movies, because despite how much I've been enjoying playing Resident Evil, I am a big baby, in fact. I think there's something about like just the low poly horror experience, the camp value, that we're experiencing Resident Evil communally, and also that because I'm playing a video game, I have agency over the story. It's not as harrowing to me as like a horror movie would be, where I just have to sit there and be tormented by visions. Okay, what's over here? I need to find more like low poly stuff to play, clearly. Can I climb up here while I'm tiny? Probably not. No, didn't think so. But that must be there for a reason. Oh no, maybe I can just jump down from above at some point while tiny. So this is here to reverse the process. Have I thought of doing anything from the Dead Space series? I mean, I've heard they're excellent, but they might be, because I am a big baby, they may be too visceral for me. Potentially. I've heard they, like, the horror in that is a lot more... Well, now I'm trying to use a word that isn't just visceral, but that... Like, not just in terms of the gore, but, like, there's, like, some... Like, I know, I think there's some, like, pretty gnarly eye horror in there, which I know it can be difficult for a lot of people to deal with. I like how they're designed, though. Like, the way... Isaac Clarke, that's his name, yeah? Like, the way there's no HUD, but you can see his status by looking at his suit, I think is a clever bit of design. Dead Space 2 specifically has the eye horror. Thank you. I knew it was one of them. Oh, I do not have a key for this door. Okay. Well, I'll put a pin on this then. I hope there isn't like a singular key hiding in the sand somewhere. That would just be mean. I wonder if I can drop from above to that. It seems not unreasonable. But I'd have to actually get up there first. Chompy and the Girls? Sorry, was that the name of the movie trailer you saw? Chompy and the Girls? There was also... Yeah, the tiny door. Why is that there? I don't know, but let's... You've gotten over squeamishness purely out of boredom and because you're into medical sciences. I wouldn't be able to do medicine. Not just because seeing, you know, the human body in a less than ideal state. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But also just having to see people at their worst. I think I would find too harrowing, and I would just feel guilty, responsible for not being able to instantly help everyone. And that's why I play the Trauma Center games instead. This is the synopsis that someone retweeted. A troubled young woman meets her father for the first time, only to be interrupted when a man in the park opens his mouth 4 feet wide and swallows a 10-year-old whole. This sends them on a wild ride full of... And then it cuts off there. Yeah, you know, I don't know if we need to know anymore. Ow. Well, that answers that question for what's in these squares. Well, clearly there's got to be something useful in here. Why would you tempt me with all this sand? Now I'm gonna have to release these creatures. These little sparkies. The vision of horrible injuries happening in real time that hit you. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I can't do a lot of horror movies for that precise reason. There's the key. As someone who works in the service industry, you feel I already, see people at their worst. That's true, that's true. You haven't seen, you haven't seen entitlement until you've seen, like, rich business people who make 6-figure salaries have to wait more than 5 minutes for their coffee. Hoo boy, hoo boy. What are you making for your birthday dinner, Luz? Is it spaghetti? Your favorite food? No, this is a joke. This is a joke. Just so you don't think, Maury, how could you forget my lore that I hate spaghetti? We're no longer friends. Oh, a skull aperture. That's promising. All right. Like, the second I jumped in the eye hole, the second I jumped in, I'm like, oh wait, the chest below me. It's on the other side. Tee-hee. I'm just gonna say I was distracted by thoughts of spaghetti. Actually, pasta sounds pretty good. I got the big key. Maybe I should make some pasta on the weekend or something. What am I going this way for? No, wrong. Mistake. Some rice and veggies. Delicious. Actually, never mind pasta. I have some rice and veggies I have to finish making. Or not making. Boy, I'm distracted. Finish eating. I look over at the chat and I see talk about making food, and that's where my brain goes. No, I have to finish eating them. I made a stir fry a couple days ago. Like a broccoli, carrot, cabbage mix, and some edamame beans and some tofu. Yeah, the texture of just made spaghetti is good. Pasta, I find, though, is really unpleasant as leftovers. Like, I find pasta just gets texturally unpleasant for me. I don't know about the rest of you. Also, I need that chest. It's just gonna be a kinstone, but I need it. But yeah, I can't do, like, leftover pasta. It just, ugh. A simple mix of black pepper, olive oil, and Himalayan salt to your noodles. It's so good. Agreed. Like last time I made pasta, I just did like butter, coarse salt, pepper. Delicious. That's all you need. Yeah, pasta leftovers are a no-no. Just the texture, ugh. And not just like straight up pasta, but also any soups with pasta in them. Like, okay, chicken noodle soup when it's fresh, delicious. But when it's leftover and the noodles have gotten mushy, ugh, I can't. Many are often distracted by thoughts of spaghetti. Oh, what's gonna kill me? Whiz robes! Oh, and the torches, I guess. Ow. Oh, that wasn't really that exciting. Alright. Texturally unpleasant is spaghetti that was frozen then thawed. Ugh. Spaghetti does not strike me as a food that freezes well. Like when it's cooked, I mean. It's a fun wizrobe design. Like it's just very neon, very green, very flashy, fashion forward. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Cream of chicken soup with cream of chicken ramen. I need a small dose, maybe? I'm not really a big fan of cream-based soups. I find they just get too heavy for me very quickly. Like in small doses. Better not be a like in these corners. That would be so mean, because I can't see what's in them until it's too late. Craving Alfredo. Oh no. This is not a good time of night to be craving Alfredo. Don't eat Alfredo right before you go to bed. You'll hurt your tummy. Give yourself nightmares. Oh no. No. No, my money. Ugh. Oh. You know what? That's fine. That worked out. Sounds like a challenge. Okay, but you have an exceptional sleep schedule, though. I think you're allowed to get away with it. Belle, Alfred, don't. Alfredo, no. Where? Okay, to the right. I think. Maybe. I'm just kind of vibing, to be completely honest. Do I remember where the big key door is? Yeah, this is not a room that goes forward. Just kidding. My opinion on ravioli. Oh yeah, I need to go up the center. Dang, I would love like staircases to be indicated on the map. Have I not been in that lower left room or the lower right room? Huh. That's above me. Oh, you have to eat a lot before sleep or you wake up super sick from hunger. Okay, and carry on then. Me, I know I can't eat before I sleep, or it hurts my stomach and it makes it really hard to sleep. Hey, it looks like there's like a room south of me. Have I just not... No, there... Am I looking at like the wrong part of the map? Never mind, I guess. I guess I do just have to go up the center. Boogie. Can't believe both spaghetti and soup, your greatest rivals, have been mentioned on this, the day of your honorary birth. No, wait a minute, Luce. You don't like soup? Hey, everybody, this boy doesn't like soup. What do you mean you don't like soup? Soup is a vessel full of possibilities. You can do so much with soup. Soup is infinite. Like that one creepypasta screen on... Did I not do this? In Sonic... No, it made the chest appear. In Sonic CD. Soup is infinite. Even Eminem is haunted by the ghost of spaghetti, moms. I think maybe you should ground him for that, Kapotica. That's a low blow, Luce. Hello. Mm-hmm. Are you a hand boss? You are a hand boss. It's the law. It is the law. Nintendo game hand boss. Ow. Whoop. Oh no. Oh, yeah, release me. Release me. I'm very fragile. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I'm thinking about the one boss from Curse Crackers that took me several attempts, where you have to scale its insides. Okay. Oh no, the crane. Ooh, the claw. Nintendo's favorite boss. You gonna go for the grab again? Yeah, you're going for the grab. Oh. No, no. Beetles. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the demo for Clear Alamo came out. Like, I read about it, and then... Like, I read about things like I'm at work or something, and then I can't do anything about it, and then by the time I'm home, I've forgotten. Wait. Oh, the claw. Is it not fun when I'm suffering, though? I like a good challenge. My pride as a gamer would not let me quit. Oh, good shooting. Okay, there we go. Lasers? What is this? Soup has too much liquid. That's the whole point. Yes, like, you gotta experience the joys of dipping bread into a nice thick soup. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Before I get ejected by the claw machine. Oh. Yay. Once again freed from the tyranny of the obligatory hand boss, but for how long? Bored. 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 No bored. We are the tribe of the winds. Long have we lived with the winds. We have mastered them. Now we join them. Together, with the great winds at our backs, we head for the skies. Those who come seeking our power must play the notes Zephyr teaches. May they lead you onward to the power that you seek. Oh, thank you. Now, what if they dropped it from too high and that ocarina shattered into a million pieces? I got the Ocarina of Winds! North, south, east, and west are all just a breath away. I do believe this is where the tribe of the winds once lived. You don't say. Eslo. So they've left for the heavens and taken their element with them. It looks like the wind element is beyond our reach for the time being. We have no choice but to press on. Let's get out of here. Yeah, they basically left us an IOU. The element was not here, but at least we now have a clue to its whereabouts. You must use the Ocarina of Wind to open a new path. Well, there's no point in standing around. Go get that last element. Okay, okay. Hang on. I can't... Yeah, I can just jump off the ledge. What am I doing? Going the long way like a fool. You know what, Lewis? Just more soup for the rest of us. I can respect that. If I get more soup. Soup of Theseus. That's like one of those, like soups that have been on the boil for years. It's a thing. It's a thing. Look it up. How do you feel about stew, Luce? What if I made you my signature dish? Would you reject it? It's thicker though than stew. Can I do this? Oh, yay! Okay, I can just do. Yeah, sure. Let's go here. How lucky that this Link is musically proficient, like all of his peers across time and space.
Aha! So that mysterious mark we've been seeing is a wind crest. If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zephyr comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zephyr carry us to any other wind crest we've seen. Are you following me, Mori? Don't hurt your brain thinking about it. Just give it a try and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Why does everyone in this game treat me like I'm a ding-dong? Like Eslo and Legolas? I'm trying so hard. I mean, he is a cat.
Oh ho, a visitor. How rare. But you have found me, the wisest of the wisest of the wise. You what? You want to enter the temple you can see in the lake? They call that place the Temple of Droplets. I've heard rumors that one Minish actually did find a way in long ago. That Minish is Elder Librari, and he is in semi-retirement in the town library. The library should be opening soon. Perhaps you can go find him.
Okay. Yeah, let's view some kinstones. What you got? Nothing. Alright, sorry. I can't feel my brain. Don't worry about it. You think it's the blank stare? I guess so. I mean, poor Link just got woken up abruptly, and then dragged off to a festival, and then thrust into an adventure. Does he even have any experience using a sword before this? So I can forgive him his blank stare. Do I have a kinstone to fuse with David Jr.? Yeah, here we go. Ooh, I will hydrate. Also, hello, Sparrow.
Let me do that.
A hydrate. Thank you.
Wow, I didn't actually think that would work.
Poor David Jr. He is just suffering forever. I guess this is the closest one I have to the castle town. Oh right, I already got that. Just kidding. Ow. I wonder if now I could potentially fuse kinstones with that dog. Hello, Snot Boy.
It looks like the simulation arcade is open for business. Simon's here now. You want to fuse
Kinstones? Unfortunately, I do. Man, I want double the mashed potatoes. And double the chicken. Well, it depends on the cut of chicken and how it's cooked. Oh, that's how you get over there.
They fit perfectly. Things are starting to look up.
Yes, thank you, Snot Boy. This doesn't look like an arcade. Oh, I see. Ho ho! Here we are. You've come to the fabulous Simon Simulations. Would you like to hear about us? Like, the default option is no, but yeah, okay. Ho ho! Well, certainly. Now, how shall I put this? We offer you the chance to be the hero you dream of becoming. We allow you to fight grand monsters without any danger. This is our unique service. Now, I can't say this too loudly, but if you dispatch a monster skillfully enough, you might get something nice. Now, even though this is only a simulation, it's still not for the faint of heart. If you should die in this simulation, why then, well, I don't know. It's never happened. It's 10 rupees for one try, yet to risk my life? Sure. I see. So you're going then. Well, let me get her fired up here. Now you're getting very sleepy. So very sleepy. Who, he, ho, howza. Are you gonna tuck me in? Glass of warm milk, bedtime story? Oh, Beatles. Oh, levers. Oh, that's disappointing. Didn't hit a single thing. Oh, okay, well that's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. Why is there so often a snot kid? It's tradition. We were plagued by him in Wind Waker, we're plagued by him here too. There is no relief from snot kid. Ever. Hooray. Hooray! What is Valiant Ladies about? He tucked in my hat. Thanks for tucking in, Uncle Hat. How was it? Did you enjoy the ride? Please come back and try it again anytime. We're always open. Selling dreams to John Q. Public. Yes, sir. Alright, cool. I'm going to see if I can't fuse kinstones with that dog. And if not, then never mind. I'm sorry for wasting time. I like that they bothered to animate Link's head actually rolling. It's a nice detail. Okay. Okay, good. Good thing I had 2 of those, because I used one on David Jr. Those pan flutes really make me think of Mario Golf Advance Tour. And Golden Sun, but it's the same sound font and the same composer. Motoi Sakuraba. Rarf! A perfect fit! Arf! Oh, but you're not gonna move, though. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way? I just wanted a little attention. Anyway, it was nice of you to say hi. Sorry for the trouble. I'll move now. Oh. Nobody even bothered to ask why I was blocking the way for so long. The people here are so polite, but they lack backbone, you know what I mean? Did I just have to talk to the dog? Did I, like, not do it beforehand? Huh. Well, alright. Anyway. Yeah, Mario Tennis 2. Which, like, in retrospect, like, it's one of those things where you realize, oh, it's definitely the same composer because his style is extremely recognizable. But, you know, you don't play them concurrently, so you don't notice right away. Figures that the search for that light force isn't going too well. I mean, that stuff never existed in the first place. I'm just disappointed in the king. He should have known better. I'm thinking about calling my family over soon. Living with your feet on the ground is not so bad, I've decided. Oh, ho, are you from above? What you got? Nothing I can do anything with. Sorry. I feel like I'm offending them every time I can't fuse kinstones. I'm sorry.
Stamp, stamp.
Even if we hire more people. Welcome. I'm selling issues of a helpful adventurer's guide. It's called the Swordsman's Newsletter. It's full of useful advice. Right now, you can buy the latest issue for only 200 rupees. It's a bargain. Sure, I'm at the max. Why not? Thanks for supporting local business. Remember, they come out as swift as a blade stroke, so check often. Why don't you help your coworker stamp some letters? It just doesn't matter. I'm sorry, your new issue of the Swordsman newsletter is not in yet. Swiftblade said he would turn in a new issue to the publisher soon. He's just waiting until he can pass another technique on to a student, so you can wait, right? I feel like that wasn't worth 2 hundo, but we'll see. Aha, library.
Welcome to the library. Hey, aren't you Smith's grandson, Maury? Enjoy your browsing.
I'm in charge of checking out books, so it's not my problem. Still, I feel really bad for the girl over there in charge of returns. This week's top titles. Number 3, Learn to Like Your Like, a good guide to a bad pet. 2, Gorman's Guide to Good Grub. 1, Married to the Moblin. Beautiful. No notes. This week's top titles. Oh, it's the same. I was hoping there would be like more top titles, but okay. Feels oddly relevant to stream, talking about likes and also food. Wonder what I should check out today. Well, what is this mess?
Sometimes these books move on their own. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. And don't tell me I'm crazy. I ain't crazy.
It looks like... What was the term people would use? If you go to a bookstore, there'd be people, like teenagers usually, camped out in front of the manga section. Like just sitting on the floor reading books. And it would be really awkward to try and browse around them because they would all be blocking the shelves. I've heard people call them manga cows because they graze through the books and then they just sit there slowly going through them. Anyway, that's what it looks like happened there. There's debris everywhere. Yeah, that scream is iconic. Hello?
Hey, this is no good. No good at all. The humans have checked some books out of the library. Thanks to them, none of us can get back to Elder Librari. How will he get by all alone? I'm so worried. I'm sure the librarian knows something about where those books went. I wish I were big. Why, I'd walk right up and ask her where those books went. Hint, hint.
What you got? Am I ever gonna go back for most of these? Probably not. I'm gonna forget they exist. So I assume like I just can't go any further because... Oh, there's a fellow I can talk to.
We can't get up the shelf because some human checked that book out. But at least we don't have to listen to Elder Librari's boring old stories.
Oh, so I guess the other book must have a ladder on its spine. They are always marked on my map, but it's more that I'm just not going to be bothered. I mean, I guess I could. Maybe off stream or something. Oh, I can't cross this cobblestone street. I'm too tiny. In fact, I can't really do anything here. Yeah, maybe if I could swim, I could get in that drain, that duct, but it is not to be. Oh yeah, I wonder if I can knock down the masks that are in the mayor's house.
Welcome to the library. Uh-huh. Huh? The book's missing from the bookshelf on the second floor? Yes, they've been checked out for quite a while. They're very overdue. Take a Hyrulean bestiary, for example. Been gone for ages. Checked out by a girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat at her house. Wanted to learn more about it, she did.
Okay. What about the other two? Oh, I guess I have to get them in order. Now, which girl would have a cat? I don't know. I think there was a cat in the house of the girl who said, oh, my brother's at class south of me. What's this? Under construction, all digging strictly prohibited. Yeah, I hate seeing library books damaged. The worst is like dog-eared pages. Ooh, ooh. I really need another book to read. I'm between books. But it's like I don't know exactly what I want to read, which makes it hard. And I'm also a really picky reader, which just compounds the difficulty. My standards are too high. Ripped out pages, well, thankfully I've not encountered that in a library book, but that would be incredibly galling. Nothing in there? Nothing. Well, if I push that, it gets stuck. Oh, and there's... I see. So I have to approach this from different angles in order to get what's in that treasure chest. So I can't do it yet. Not until I have the ability to make 4 links. And then we start a boy band. You found a number of manga missing pages in your library. What the heck? Who's doing that? Oh wait, what am I doing? This is the exit. Have I said recently you should read Witch Hat Atelier? You should read Witch Hat Atelier. Just cuz. It's good. Let's see. Catgirl was in this house. Oh, great. Dear Mom, I'll be next door if you need me. Come on, I was in the middle of something. Say, look at that, Mori. There's a book up on top of the bookcase. But how are we going to get it? We can't reach it and we have no ladder. And I don't think just shaking the bookcase will make it fall either. This presents an interesting problem, wouldn't you say? Wow, betrayal. I guess I need the thing that makes me strong as a Minish. Huh? A book from the library? A Hyrulean bestiary? Is that the one? Yeah, I checked it out a while ago. You came all this way to get it? Wow, you're one dedicated librarian. But I don't know how to tell you this, but it's back at my house. It's just so far, you know. My feet are already killing me. Would you mind going there to get it? I just can't leave right now, see? I don't know how to get across. I mean, I can go up there again and see if there's anything else I can do. But I can't get through there. And I can't get across here. I don't even know why it lets me out here, except just to torment me, clearly. 4 links, the boy band could be called Chain. When you volunteered at your school library, somebody would rip out chunks or the whole thing out of mature books, like manga or just any books with risque, what doesn't even have to be risque, I guess, like violence or anything, whatever that person has deemed unacceptable for other people's eyes, because they are gospel. Okay, gosh, what was it? Something like waterfall? Have to go behind a waterfall to get a thing? How do we get roped into running all over creation, returning library books? I understand it's all just to learn how to ample the ample? How to enter the Temple of Droplets. But this is hardly the sort of duty worthy of a great adventurer. That's right, I am great, thank you. Is he still busy? Yeah, I can't get in there, and I can't climb out of the top because I can't move the bookshelves. So I need whatever item it is that will let me move stuff while I'm tiny. Oh, posture check. Let me do that. Ugh, there we go. Okay, whoa. Did he just jump over my head? I wasn't looking, but I saw him out of the corner of my eye leap. Oh gosh, what did they say? Like, I feel like they said something about behind a waterfall past the great beast. But I thought, like, the dog was the great beast. And I can't get up those stairs as a Minish. Where do I go to get that item? Because that's clearly what I need next. Maybe there's somewhere else in town I can go. Oh. Still closed. You would only find the books lying around. Never caught a perpetrator. What the heck? How mysterious. Can't step over that tiny little wall. Yeah, if you remember correctly, because I don't. Save myself the running around, trying to remember where the heck I'm going to get the item I need. And he doesn't say anything different. Is the inn? Oh, the inn is open. Hi there, and welcome to the Happy Hearth. Need a rest, kid? Well, we can take care of that, and even throw in a present to boot. Oh, not right now. Oh no, you don't want to stay? Well, come again. The 400 one's just gonna be like a kinstone, and I'm gonna be disappointed. It seems you really get what you pay for here, unless it's a piece of art. Oh, I need a bottle. Like, do I have to, like, grow something, perhaps? The king is just terrible lately. Things are going crazy around here. Would you believe a guard came into my house the other day? It's true. And get this, he demanded that I give him some kind of force. Oh. Well, hello. Of course they would be here because Capcom made this game too. Hello, Furore. It's so nice to be here at last, and such a big town it is. We need to find a nice quiet place where we can settle down. Staying in this inn forever would start to be a bother. Sorry, this is Neru. Why did I call her Furore? Because I was looking at Furore and thinking about how she didn't get her own game because trying to figure out how to link all three of them together and how you could play them in any order was just too complicated. So poor Furore didn't get her own game. And I was thinking about her, but then I talked to Neru, and now I look like I don't know what I'm saying. But I do. I swear. I swear. Laundry? Oh. Oh, it's you. Wow, I just had the best idea. I can rent out my house for some extra cash. Okay.
We've made a perfect match, woohoo.
Did you say anything else? Nope. It's nice that they make little cameos. I guess if you're not aware, in the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Season games, Din is the principal character that Link meets in Oracle of Seasons, and Neru is the one from Oracle of Ages, and then poor Furore did not get her own game. Because again, linking all three together just would have been too complicated, too many variables. So it didn't happen. And I always felt bad for her. She has a cute design, too. I do need to stream the Oracle games at some point, even though there's bits in them that I don't like doing.
The person living here is the mayor. Very important, you know. Doesn't it all just sound so official? The mayor likes strange masks. Sometimes he even makes his own.
That was a good talk. That was worth smashing up his masks. Actually, no, it was, because he just rubs me the wrong way. I did a good deed today. I hope I don't sound like I'm bragging, but I have a cabin at Lake Hylia. It's a gorgeous little place where I can go to enjoy my hobby, mask making. Ugh. There you go. The Happy Mask Mayorman. Maybe they're cousins or something. Clearly, the Happy Mask Salesman is far more benign of the two. I mean, at least you know what he's all about. He's like just kind of outwardly sort of skeevy and malevolent, but this guy, nah. So I need a bottle. I'm assuming maybe I need to make something grow, perhaps. Excuse me. Excuse me. Maybe. Where is the question? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything in Dr. Wright's house. Just in case. Get on there. Get on there. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything because I can't push that yet. The clues that reveal location. Across the bridge, it spans the rapid flow. Land of the fearsome beast. Misty Falls. Maybe, like, west of the town, perhaps? Don't mind me, just appearing in your home. Completely normal. Excuse me. Excuse. Dog, please. Dog, thank you. Oh. Very, very stressful when one gets blocked by an NPC. Ow. Yeah, just walk into it. Just walk into it. I mean, I can dig now. Oh, hello. Knuckle, I think that one is. Can I access him right now, or is he across the water? Yeah, he's across the water, and thus... Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I can dig to Knuckle. Why do we want to dig to Knuckle? I don't know. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, what I need to do is in town as well. Okay. I remember absolutely nothing. Well, at least that narrows my search down a little bit, because I do not recall. Hey, Mr. Fairy. I've been holding on to this just like my brother Tingle asked. And I have kinstone pieces. Want to try and fuse with me? Yep. Oh, I cannot fuse with Knuckle. Sorry, Knuckle. Goodbye. It is you. It is definitely you. The Hyrule overworld music is very good, isn't it?
Have you seen that watery spot down to the south a bit? Is it just me? Or is there something really suspicious about that place? I can't quite put my finger on it, but it weirds me out.
A character in blue named Knuckle just rubs you the wrong way. Well, he's only a singular Knuckle. That's why he can't be the plural. He hasn't charged up enough energy yet to turn red. Hang on, I'm gonna fix my posture for free and also take a sip of water. Ugh. Ouch. For a place called the Trilby Highlands, there's a suspicious lack of hats in the area. I mean, except for mine, but that's hardly a Trilby. Okay, well, back to town until I remember what it is I'm supposed to do. I could do it now, right? Like, I don't need the flippers or something. I mean, I don't feel like they would send me on this quest that, you know, and be like, oh, actually, you need the flippers for it, but there's just no indication that you needed them. Can I get across? I can't get up top, is the problem. Can I... there's no place to be tiny in here. You can, pretty sure. So I want to be tiny, but I can't get through here because I don't have the item that lets me push stuff while I'm little. You can, pretty sure. What? I don't know why I did that. Wishful thinking, I guess. I can turn tiny here, but I can't actually get across this cobblestone street. It is too... Oh. I just missed this completely. It is too tiny. Or rather, too tall for my tiny self. You're not gonna let me pass, are you? No. Still having class. What was down here again? Oh, right. I can't push that yet. Music is better when it's fast. I gotta be in the right headspace for it, but I like listening to breakcore sometimes when I'm trying to like concentrate or just work on art or just otherwise zone out. It's a lot of noise, but in a way that I find soothing, which might sound odd if you've never listened to it, but yeah, I gotta move stuff. Meow. Talking to the cat for moral support. All right, you.
What? What do you want? Why are you bothering me, kid? Oh, my name's Gorman. I'm trying my hand at real estate. Turns out it's a total pain. Like right now, I'm looking for a tenant, you see? But the thing is, I can only rent to a woman, single occupancy. Too many tenants would make the place dirty, and they'd be loud. I like things nice and quiet, see? And this is all just too much hassle. If you find anyone who can rent this place, would you let me know?
Well, actually... Maybe, like, what part of town is it in? Like, the northeast, the southwest, something like that? I don't want to spend all stream bumbling around trying to find it. You found me a house to rent? Yep.
Thanks. I can't wait to check it out.
I guess sorry about the other two, though. The house I've been in several times. Oh, it doesn't narrow it down. Oh, she's already got her underoos out. All right. Didn't take long.
Welcome, Mari. I really love this house. If you have an empty bottle, I can put one of my homemade charms inside. Just ask any time.
You know, sure. What is your charm? Oh, the house or the person I'm trying to get the book from? I got Ferror's charm. My power and guard will be boosted for a while. Do I drank it? I guess. Well, like this house? I need to get in here. Well, tiny though, yeah. but I'm not sure how to get across from this house. I could go outside, though, from this house. Let me do that. Why haven't I done that yet? Hang on. Am I missing something obvious? Hi, dog. It's too hot. The fireplace is too hot. Now there are even more people in here and it's getting too hot to bear. Oh, I know what I have to do. What will it take to cool this place down? Pants. Jeans, jeans, jeans. Yeah, no, as soon as the dog mentioned it's too hot and I thought, oh. No, I see. I do in fact have to put out the fire. Can I just, like, stick... Oh, I'm perp now. I was wondering how the charm would indicate it's an effect. This is how I'm perp. Well, golly, it's so obvious. But in some ways, I guess, I wasn't anticipating it would let me actually dump water on it. Like, it feels like too much interactivity for an NPC house, you feel me?
Whoa, did you see that cat looking at me? I know it wants a piece of me.
It really does.
Oh, that really startled me. Everything's scary when you're small.
Rowdy. Yeah, the little... Whoa. The little Eslo talking is very funny. There we go. Wait, don't I have to get more books? Like, there's 2 more books. I got a book. The Eslittle. As he's Eslo to the ground. Yeah, I know I could have fused kinstone pieces with that. What was that? With that child, I don't want to. What was that noise? You heard that too, right? That psh, I'm not hallucinating, right? I very well might be.
Hey, look at that! Our long-lost copy of a Hyrulean Bestiary.
Mori, are you returning this book? Thank you so much, as long as I'm not on the hook for the fees.
I can't but begin to describe how much I'm looking forward to putting this back.
Oh, it's because I'm green again, that's why. Boy, that doesn't last very long, huh? Do I have to... are you just going to put it back automatically, or I guess I have to get the other books first? My link's spoiled.
The next overdue book is... let's see. Yes, of course. It's Legends of the Peakery. It's been out forever. It was checked out by a somewhat absent-minded scholar, I believe.
Oh, heck, where was that guy? Not the poet fella. Oh, maybe it's Dr. Wright. Well, you're over here now. I'll build here, I think. No, there's a house. You can't do that. Zoning laws, man. What? Huh? A book? From the library? Yes, of course. I knew this day would come. Please, come in. That's right. Your book is long overdue. Death penalty. I am a researcher of Peakery legend and lore. My name is Dr. Left. I see what you did there. The reason I've been calling him Dr. Wright is that he is a deliberate reference to Dr. Wright from SimCity on the Super Nintendo. And he also appears in Link's Awakening, albeit as Mr. Wright, stripped of his doctorate for unknown reasons. You're here about that book, Legend of the Peakery, aren't you? Well, I hate to say this, but I haven't seen it in several days. Perhaps a mischievous little mouse has taken it? Well, I'm sure it's in this house somewhere. I just don't know where. But I'm very busy right now, so why don't you just look for yourself? Okay. Oh, but the gap... Can I pull? I can't pull. There's no way to pull. If only I were little, and then I could get in that little gap. Because, yeah, there's no pulling. Pulling does not happen. You thought it was pronounced Pickery. I've had a couple of people say they say it Pickery and not Peacory. Sorry, Link. My instinct is to say Picori. Just because of I guess Japanese sounds. Picori. It's like when I stream Bug Fables, I said Kaboo's name is Kaboo, but a lot of people say Kabu. You don't know anything about the book? No? Okay. Well, I thought maybe you'd say something different right now, but you don't, so never mind, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. I guess I could put up the water in the chimney again. You know, it's a good thing I was thinking to myself, maybe I should buy some Lon milk. I don't need the bottle again for the library book quest again. Surely, no, I do. I'm just putting out fires everywhere. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, I say Kaboo. I know. Everybody says Kabu, but I said Kaboo. I was thinking about the Kirby enemy. When I saw the name, so that's just how I said it. I'm sorry, everyone who says Kabu and I say Kaboo. I'm sorry. That's just how I read it. Forgive me. You never even considered that. Anyway, if you haven't, you should play Bug Fables. Kaboo is best boy. But all of Team Snakemouth are wonderful. Bug Fables rules, correct. Good and correct opinion.
I really like this house. This is the best place in the whole human town. I want to stay here forever.
Who wants to tell them? The dangers of an insatiable real estate market. Best Paper Mario game. Look, that was me reading chat for the record if you're watching this recording in the future. I am abstaining from commenting on this for fear of being torn asunder. Oh, hello.
Hey, I've heard about you. So, you're gonna go ahead, are you? Well, onward to glory again. Then, not again. Just now. Just don't die out there, okay?
Direct all complaints to you, Kapotoko. You will fight them because you're right.
Ugh, it's no good. I just can't get anywhere. Man, oh man, oh man.
Oh, the kitties, huh? Oh, very, very Metal Gear. Nope, don't perceive me. I need you to move, orange boy. Wow. Ow. Ow. Good enough. Good enough.
Who knew there'd be some place like this behind one of the town's fountains? Well, let's get moving and see if we can find that item those Minish mentioned.
We haven't seen some slugs in a while. They got cute faces. Sorry to do them all in. Ooh. I wants it. But can I gets it? Well, I can't swim. Where? If only Eslo could be used as a flotation device. Wee. Oh, the zoomies again. I don't even know why I bothered trying to charge up the sword spin for this. It's too slow. Yeah, you can't just pick the best video game. It's too subjective. We all know it's Donkey Kong Country 2, but I mean, it's too subjective. No, this is a joke. Again, it's too subjective. I just really like Donkey Kong Country 2. I got the power bracelets. You're filled with strength, even while tiny. Oh, best game genre. It's still very subjective. Oh, why am I going back this way? I don't need to. I can just leave. Someday, piece of heart. Someday. Oh no, do I still have to Metal Gear my way past these kitties? Ow. Ow. Stun locked to death. Is there anything else I can... You made it? No way! Anything else I can do over here? No. Wait, I outed my... What do you mean? Oh, you mean about Donkey Kong Country 2? Donkey Kong Country 2 is great. Okay, shove. But imagine if he turned around. What would this look like? Hello.
I see. Oh, that makes sense. Human books are so interesting. And that guy Dr. Leff living down there has great taste in reading material. It's a bit dusty up here, huh? Maybe I should do a little cleaning.
You mean maybe I should do a little cleaning? Oh, look at that. Hang on, let me just slurp up this dust. Uh-oh. That looks hazardous.
Whew! Ha! Hey! Oh, I want to return this book by dropping it down below. It's impossible without some extra weight here. But my brother is so busy with a book of his own that he won't help me out. Maybe I can do it if I try again.
I got you, little bud. I got you. Me and my shadow self, we got you. Oh, right. I was trying to roll and I forgot rolling makes your shadow self dissolve. Sorry. It's gonna flip, it could land on the pages, it could damage the book, it's true. I gotta play that AM2R. What? No. Oh, come on. I didn't think it would let me walk off the edge. I thought it would, you know, just stick me in a cutscene. Whoops. Okay, take two. Take two. Let me just clear this path. Maybe that should be like my next game project is AM2R. I want to play it. AM2R is hard. When you say hard, like, would you compare it to Dread? I like Dread. Dread, I think, was like perfect difficulty. Whee! Okay, you had to let it cook a little bit before it could fall. Oh, I need to leave. There we go. Okay. A tad easier than Dread, but enemies and bosses hit like trucks. One thing I really liked about Dread was just the parry system. That sort of high risk, high reward. I'm assuming AM2R doesn't have that. But then, well no, it came out before the official version of Samus Returns for the 3DS, which I'd also like to play at some point. And that had the parry mechanic, but I'm assuming AM2R doesn't. Now, is it like well-designed difficulty might be a better question, because fan games often have the problem where they're just not balanced well, but then everything I've heard about AM2R is that it's great, so probably. I'm gonna say probably.
Oh my goodness, will you look at that? That's our copy of Legend of the Peakery. It's been checked out for so long.
Mori, you deserve a medal for all this.
I am moved. Deeply, deeply moved by this thoughtful gesture. Thank you. And the last book we still need is A History of Masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he keep a library book so long? He's a public official.
Maybe you should vote him out of office. I mean, I'm surprised this guy got elected, but that's politics. Oh, that one Baron Undertale, that's politics.
Ahem. Yes, that's me, Hagen. I am mayor of this town. What's that?
You want a book? A history of masks? And you say I checked it out, do you? Yes, indeed I did. Or wait, did I? Good talk, very useful. I'm gonna go hassle the little folk that are spying on you every day of your life. See what they have to say about your crimes. Let me on. Break his masks, make him talk. He's not looking though. How can I torment him if he doesn't watch?
The mayor took off for his cabin by the lake clutching a book. We saw him go. But after the chest was opened, the road to Minish Woods was blocked. He won't be able to get through. When the mayor came back, he didn't have that book anymore. I'm sure he just left it at his lakeside cabin. He's pretty forgetful like that. You want to go to the cabin by the lake? Well, let me just mark it here on your map. Yes, there. It's right here. You should be able to find it now.
It's designed with the original game in mind, so it's kind of a mix of honoring the OG and going with its own thing. So it can feel a little finicky at times, especially with certain bosses, but for the most part, it's pretty Nintendo-esque design choices and philosophy that's great to know. And again, I don't want to sound like when I say fan games tend to not be balanced well. I don't mean that as a knock against them, because they're a labor of love and they're very difficult to make. But I think making a satisfying difficulty curve, it's a skill. Game development is a skill, and it takes, I think, a lot of practice and forethought to balance a game well. Let me have a peep at my map here. So further north of me, I just went to this wind crest, whatever we're calling these teleport spots, just because it seemed closest, but maybe there's a more expedient one here. It looks like I need to get across the water, though. Maybe. Thinking here. Yeah, maybe this isn't the most expedient place to go. You're gonna get your butt handed to you a lot, which is fun for you. I mean, if you're enjoying the difficulty, own it. Like, why else do people play, like, FromSoft games? I think they want their butts handed to them. It's how you know you're alive. And that feeling of triumph when you finally overcome a difficult challenge. What was in here again? Alright, your owner was somewhere. There's a dig spot there, but there's nothing I can do to get across. What is the... Not that way. What's the best way to get to the mayor's cabin? Do I need to go back across this way again? Ow. Now, Kapotoko, how did you find the difficulty of Elden Ring since you finished it the other day? You were not a masochist, so it was a struggle at times. Is it true that, like, I've heard the dev really likes... Well, sorry, not the dev, the director specifically likes poison swamps, and I think is a masochist. So there's always poison swamps in Souls games. You crave the struggle. For me, I think it's gotta be a good balance of, like, the struggle, but also... Like, not to the point where I feel like it's not respecting my time. Like bosses that take a million hits to whittle down but will kill you in just a couple. And having to restart the whole fight would just start feeling tedious after a while. Aha, okay, I can dig. There is one in Elden Ring. Gasp. Who could have foreseen they would put a poison swamp in it? Dark Souls 2 is your only Souls game. There isn't a swamp, but there's a poison area. That counts. It doesn't have to be a swamp. It just has to be toxic to your very being. Oh, whoa. Are you gonna steal my shield? Probably. Is there anything here? What's this? Is this a thing in the wall? It is a thing in the wall. Yeah? Mysterious wall. Okay. Sure. Is it gonna manifest another Goron? Like, out of thin air? Oh, no, it's no good. I can't break it by myself. Make a friend out of the ether. I had a strange feeling like a fellow Goron was in need. Hello? Goro? That wall! You can't get through that alone! I'm coming to help you! Don't worry, I'm here to help you. Let's break through that wall together, Goro! Bros. Gorons are great. If you don't like Gorons, you can get out. I mean, you don't have to get out, but why do you not like Gorons? Gorons are great. Love Gorons. Embrace Gorons. They're such nice fellas. Just munching rocks, rolling about. Trying to give you hugs, which will probably break your spine in 8 different places. Daruk's protection is ready to roll! Hagen's words of wisdom. If you can't solve a problem, just ram headlong into it. Bam. Now, can I knock this one down, Uncle Hat? No. Oh, how disappointing. It's not like Link to the Past anymore, when you could just get the Book of Medora down. Times are different. I see. I see. I see. There we go. What you'll say is this: Elden Ring is very difficult, but the game does allow you to go off and regroup and grind if necessary, whether for experience or items. It's not like your only option is to hit a wall over and over. You have choices due to the open world concept. And the more you understand how the game expects you to combat challenges, the easier it becomes. By the end of the game, it was still tough, but in hindsight, earlier bosses reflect as, wow, it feels so simple now. Now that sounds like good design. I can see why it has the reputation it does. When you sort of master a game's mechanics and things that used to give you trouble are no longer cause for concern. Oh, I will posture check and hydrate. Also, look at the masks on the shelves on the left. Such fraught expressions. There are also normal enemies that feel way harder than some bosses. Now, because the open world concept, does it ever happen where you're like, just exploring, minding your own business, and then an enemy comes charging out of nowhere and just like completely obliterates you? Like you just wander into its aggro zone. You don't even see it coming. It just like runs up and smacks you, then you die. Surely that has to be a thing that happens, right? Because if it's open world, you could easily wander off to a... Why are there guys here? You could easily wander off to a place where you are not at parity with the level of the monsters around you. Which, granted, is mean, but also very funny. I guess how mean it is might depend on how much progress you lose. You've seen a lot of clips of that. Oh, excellent! I got a library book called History of Masks. Woohoo! It is quite late. I've been going for quite a while, but I'll return the books. I'll talk to Master Elder, what's his name? Elder Librari. And then I guess I'll stop. That can happen, yes, and it's easy for you at a low level to wander into a territory where it's super above you. But the game has subtle indications that you're being aggroed. You can't open your map and your menu statistics stay on screen. So that's good. So you're not completely blindsided. Just kind of blindsided.
Would you look at that? A
can't believe it! It's our copy of A History of Masks! That mayor of ours is a real piece of work, isn't he? I could tell you wanted to say another word. I understand. It must have been quite a challenge to get this back from him. You are my new favorite person, Maury. Thank you so much. You know, Maury, you've now returned all of our overdue books. Now I can finally get that bookshelf on the second floor in order. Hey, Sturgeon, books to shelve. Yes, yes, here I am. I'm here. I'll have these books put away lickety-split. Your name is Sturgeon? Is your mother a trout? The bookshelves are back in order. I feel so renewed. Enjoy your browsing. You know what? Only 3 overdue books in an entire library is pretty good, although it also looks like a very small library. Do you have anything new to say? Oh ho ho! All the books are back on the shelves. Isn't it grand? You would lose your marbles trying to collect everything in that game. That's why you didn't and used a wiki pretty heavily about 70 hours in. Smart. I've heard some of the items can be very obtuse in those games. Maybe someday, I don't know, but I liked Code Vein because like it had the Souls-like trappings and the difficulty, but it was also so goofy and anime and over the top. And I liked that I could be colorful. You know, I could make my colorful Mori self and not have everything be dowdy and gray and gloomy, which is fine. It's not a bad thing, it's just not me.
Hey, 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 listen up. Listen good, the books are back now. It's true, it's true. Now we can get back to Elder Librari. So you brought the books back? Good for you, thank you. Please take this as a sign of our thanks.
Oh, thanks. I need an even bigger wallet. Can I get a bigger wallet?
Oh, it's so nice to have all my little books in a row.
But you're gonna have to listen to the Elder's boring stories now. Oh, I still don't have any of those. Sorry, bud. Vernal Edge. I feel like I've heard of that, but I can't think of what kind of game it is. It sounds like an action game. That's all I got. Oh, it looks like Kapotoko knows what Vernal Edge is. Oh, a glowing recommendation just by the enthusiasm. Imagine the old book smell in here. And I mean that as a good thing. The guy who helmed Vernal Edge worked on Pseudo Regalio. Oh, hello. Is there parkour? Whoa ho 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 ho! Oh? A visitor after many long weeks? Even Jatari has been away so long, I've grown almost lonely. But what is it? What do you need? You want to visit the Temple of Droplets? Very well. You are the first such brave person in a long while. Stand on the clover in front of me. All right. You kids today, no patience for an old man. What did you want me to walk like I'm going through molasses? With gravitas, like I'm helming a funeral? Well, just stand right there, like I told you. Woo-ho-ho! Now open secret mystery panel. Am I like misinterpreting his sprite? I guess maybe it's like a mustache that's curled up, but it looks like he's got 2 big white eyes with little black pupils, and he's just boggling at me. Oh, I think he was in fact boggling. Whoa. Woo-ho-ho! Wasn't that fun? Now then, it's up to you to pass this trial safely and recover the item you require. Oh, what fun! I do so love the real nitty-gritty of adventuring.
Ugh, ow, ow, ow! I just smacked my hip on something.
What hip?
Well, not my hip, my... whatever it is I have now. My brim? Whatever. That old fool must just love sending people on dangerous missions. And how did the Librari get into the Temple of Droplets anyway? I guess the answer lies up ahead. Keep moving, boy!
I'm just like a glorified taxi at this point. There we go. It's more of a DMC-inspired side-scroller adventure. Interesting. No, I don't really know why I'm equipping the Cane of Pachi. Oh, I need my Gust Jar. That's what I need. I just didn't really want to risk hitting the Ocarina by accident. Whee. The platforming gameplay that got you. See, that intrigues me. Because I'm like, ooh, I want more parkour. Because the movement in Pseudo Regale was so good. Oh my gosh. These remind me a bit of the creatures. Those big worms that would emerge from the lava in Wind Waker with the big mandibles. I'm damaging them when I'm hitting them when their mandibles are missing, right? Maybe I should be, like, face tanking all of these. Maybe. There we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. That's much smoother when there isn't two of them with their mandiboomerangs getting in the way. I got the flippers! Yes. Why, it all makes sense now, doesn't it, boy? Librari used these flippers to swim to the entrance to the Temple of Droplets. So if you put these on, you should be able to swim too. Remarkable! Yeah, I just automatically magic swimming lessons. It's that easy. You're starting to see a parallel between Link and Eslo and Ari and Stan. I mean, I'd like to hope that Link has a slightly better relationship with Eslo. I mean, Eslo doesn't call him slave. And actively insults his intelligence. Just kind of passively aggressively insults his intelligence by explaining puzzles before I even have a chance to attempt them. Like, please, trust me. I know what I'm doing. Oh ho. This looks frozen. Can't do anything with it, I guess. If only I had fire. But fire in a Zelda game? Never. It would be ridiculous. And Link and Linebeck. Yeah, Link and Linebeck, definitely. Just the whole... like, this avuncular, mentor-esque character that's mostly just bossing you around. Eslo's a little nicer than Linebeck. A little bit. But it's low bar. I say this as someone who enjoys Linebeck. Also, gosh, wait, no, I did what I needed to do. I'm gonna head to the Temple of Droplets next time, but it's very late. I need to stop streaming and get some shut-eye. Get some good Z's so I'm awake to do stuff tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Maybe I'll work on art or something. Maybe I'll make some more emotes. I want to make more emotes. I just gotta figure out what emotions do I want to represent. What emotions do people want to use? It was a long stream, wasn't it? But you know what? I needed it. This was nice. It's nice just to chill with folks and play Zelda. And, you know, we cleared 2 dungeons last stream, despite it being shorter. But this one had a lot more running about and trying to figure out what flags do I need to trip. Where am I going? Who do I need to talk to? What do you mean I can put out the fire in the fireplace? I'm really glad you thought it was cozy. That makes me happy to hear. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, stay healthy. I will catch you next time for some more Resident Evil 3 on Tuesday and then more of this on Friday. Ciao!